Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans. Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't even fix the camera, nothing. We live, we out here. I'm eating my yogurt, to be honest. Hold on, let me clean the screen. I'm not even ready for this. Oh my goodness. We out here, people. We out here. So what's going on? What's going on? I didn't even fix my hat. Nothing. I've been doing work, you know. Right, let's see who's in the live. Okay. Who's on comms? Brathwaite and Nikhil, yeah? Bayesian takeover. First ball, Johnson Charles forwards and defends. Let me finish my yogurt. Right, Adrian Constant says any links to view online. People send him the link, yeah? One sec. Let me shut everything. First four, through the covers. King, you know how Brandon King goes. Classy player. So that's the first four. We move. Can you see the Jamaican flag behind? There we are. 1 second. There we are. Got the Jamaican flag behind. Windy's jersey behind the Jamaican flag. Jamaica stand up. So anyone who's got the links, send it to Adrian, please. You know he needs the links to watch it on a dodgy VPN. Oh, wraps him on the pad. That's going down leg. Right. Okay. Let me tell you the teams for those who don't know. So West Indies, Brandon King, Johnson Charles, Carl Mayers, Roston Chase, Andre Fletcher, Fabian Allen, Matthew Ford, Akil Hussain, Gudakesh Moti, Shamar Joseph, Obed McCoy, and the Sappers. King backs away there, can only run through for one, chops it to point. Sappers, De Kock, Hendricks, Rickleton, Bretsky, Van der Dussen, Mulder, Fulukweu, Kurtzer, Fortune, Bartman, and Ngidi. If there's any South Africans in the chat, let me know about that team in terms of what you think about the relative strengths and weaknesses. Surprised Tabo's not in this chat, to be fair. Oi, full shot. Hold on, people. Let me finish my yogurt. Yeah, so Rickon says he's looking forward to seeing Obed and Fabian. Who are you lot looking forward to seeing? Who's a player you want to see perform today? It's got to be Shamar, surely. Can't beat in the man at short fine leg. And that's the end of the first over, people. Yeah. So who's in the live? Let's see what's going on. I didn't even get ready for this live. Del Rankin says this is almost a nonsense series. So many players here not in the World Cup team. Surely they're not making exactly. Del, that's the point I was making to Santoki last night. I guess none of you will watch. If you watched the video, you watched the video, the show that we did last night. If you haven't, that's exactly my point. It's a weird series. So many of the only 8 of the 15-man squad, I think it is, are in the World Cup squad. So it's like if somebody performs really well, they're not getting into the team. So it's a weird series, but we move, you know. Anyways, who's bowling this? Ngidi, second over, down the leg side. That's you'll have to reload that one. Right, let me do something here. So TV contracts. Joel says TV contracts needs to be fulfilled. Yeah, probably. King's onto that one. Oh, misfield. Who's that? Mulder. Oh, Rickleton. Yeah, misfield will take that for. Dhruv, I ain't seen you in time. Have you left the Discord? Dhruv says there's always scope for late niggles or knocks. Yet, true. Might force somebody to get injured so you can make a change to the squad. But what I'm saying, Dhruv, is 7 of the 15 man squads aren't in the World Cup squad. So it's a lot of people. Chops that, no run. Right, anyway, so who's in that? Cham De Silva says evening. Good evening to you, Cham De Silva. USA beat Bangladesh. Yeah, good for USA. I think in modern day sport, there's such a kind of immediate need from sports fans to jump to like big kind of declarations as to, well, this means Bangladesh are shit and there's going to be loads of upsets in the World Cup. Remember, these are warm-up games, you know. These are warm-up games. So, I mean, yeah, good for USA. But, swing and a miss there from King. Playing across the line. Yeah, I'm not one of those kind of hot take guys. I prefer to let things marinate. Bangladesh will be shit in this World Cup, but they're not going to be shit because USA just beat them. They're going to be shit because they're shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't need USA to beat them to know they'll be useless. Aggressive 9999 says IPL predictions. Couldn't give a shit, mate. Right, Ngidi to Brandon King. Another swing and a miss. Wild hoik across the line. No runs. Only 5 off this first over from Ngidi with the one wide as well. Rods wants the links, people. Send him the links. Send him the links, man. Rods wants the links. Somebody send him a dodgy VPN link, please. What's the score? Sorry, people. I'm trying to update this score at the same time. This time, King does connect. Is that a straight 6? It is a straight 6. Straight over mid-on's head, but it's a straight 6 back down the ground in essence. First maximum of the game. Still trying to update this score, trying to update scores whilst going along. Yeah, good shot, Brandon. John Mills. Where's Temba Bavuma? Where's the South Africans? They can explain that one. Is he not injured? Was he even in SA20? Right, last ball of the over. Tucks him up. They'll run through one. End of the over. 17 out of. I wonder who the other commentators are. Got Nikhil and Carlos Brathwaite. I wonder who the other people will be. Is Turbo in this? Is Turbo in this chat? $17. I need to make somebody else in this in the community like an admin for this channel. Although you can't even do polls yourself, so I don't even know if it makes a difference. So anyway, 17 without loss after 2. Johnson Charles is yet to get off the mark. He's none off 2. And King is 16 off 10. Current run rate. You can do the maths yourselves, people. You all must have done CXCs. Do 17 divided by 2. What do you get? Go on. What is it? 8.5, people. Where's the CXC mass, people? Machel Douglas says the other commentator will be Samuel Badry. Thank you for that. I'm actually commentating on the weekend, funnily enough. I'm going to doing the game Gloucestershire versus Derbyshire for the BBC. So yeah, I'm going down to Gloucester, which is Bristol, for those who don't know. On the weekend, yeah. Day 2 and day 3 of that game. Anyways, Gerald Goetze is on. From King just has to respect that one. Pats it back down the wicket. Big up Jerry B. Bless up indeed. Blessed Redeemer. Joel says, would Badri be a good selector? Yep, I've got no issue with Badri. I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, that's harsh, but I think there's some people in the Caribbean that have an issue with how Trini dominated some of our behind the scenes comms people are, but that's just because they're good. Right? Badri, Ganga, Fazir, swing and a miss from King again. If people are good, people are good. I couldn't give a damn what island they're from or nation they're from. I'm watching it from London in my bedroom. Interesting to hear Carlos Brathwaite saying that he feels that Roston might have to get into the World Cup team and be a sixth bowling option. So I wonder if people agree now that Carlos Brathwaite said it, because when I say it, you get some uncles who want to be like, who want to say that I don't know what I'm talking about. Carlos Brathwaite making the exact same point. So do I know what I'm talking about, or don't I know what I'm talking about? Granted, Roston is also Bayesian, so there could be Bayesian premium coming into the conversation as well. Regal from Brandon King. Tucks it fine for 4. West Indies 21 without loss. This one's going to be out. Kurtzer bangs it in. I think there's someone at deep backwards. No, it's gone all the way. Actually, it's gone all the way for 6. Don't think King was in charge. Don't think King was in control of that particular shot. But maybe the winds carried it over the boundary. That wasn't intentional. I think it got onto him a lot quicker than he expected. Did it catch a splice of the bat? Catches the toe end. Catches the toe end of the bat, but he got enough. He got enough of it, and the wind did the rest for him. 6. It's unlucky from Kurtzer, actually. Kurtzer again. Down the wicket. Well, it's unlucky, isn't it? Full ball, and King catches the inside edge and squirts between wide of the leg stump and the keeper for 4. It's T20 cricket. Regal from Brandon King. Right, let's change this score, because people logging on now will think this is the score. 211 of you in the live watch along. Big up everyone who's in the live watch along. There's nothing exciting here, just me chatting shit, but thank you. Thank you for coming along. The score is 31 without loss. That's a wide, so I have to reload that. Make it 32 without loss. Oh, don't know if any of you saw the news earlier today. We posted it on our Twitter handle. The Donovan Miller, the Jamaican, is now working with the South Africans for both this series and the World Cup. Interesting, because I don't know if Donovan will allow me to say this. I know that Donovan was under heavy consideration, and he should get always squirted through. Squirted through, beat point, or a diving, was it a diving cover or point? 34 without loss after 3 overs. King 24-28, I think, of 16. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But what was I saying? Donovan Miller came under heavy consideration for the academy, the head of the academy job. Obviously, it went to that, I think, the Sri Lankan guy in the end. So it just goes to show, I mean, Donovan's a level 4 coach, and we specialize in the Caribbean not being able to use our own talented people sometimes for jobs. So now he's working with the South Africans. So I saw it go, you know. So Brandon King, 28 of 16. Johnson Charles yet to score off 2 balls. 254 of you in the live watch along. Big up, big up, big up. Like, share, all of that. Subscribe. Go tell your Domino's uncle that there's someone doing a live watch along. Anyways, another change. Bartman is on. I've never seen Bartman before. One of you T20 tragics who watch all of these T20 tournaments. I presume you've seen Bartman in SA20. Tell me about Bartman. Anyone who knows him? So Phil Simmons, yeah, he's the PNG coach for the World Cup. And Bravo is with Dwayne Bravo is with Afghanistan. Kyron Pollard is working with England, and now Donovan Miller is working with South Africa. I believe he's got a good relationship with somebody, one of the South African coaches. I don't know if it's the main guy. Can't remember who, but he's got a good relationship. There you go. Tim Dale Lace is in the chat. If you want to know somebody who knows South African cricket people, Tim Dale Lace is the guy. So he says Donovan Miller knows our play as well. Won the T20 franchise competition here before SA20. Was that with the Josie Superstars or something? Was it that team, Tim? I seem to remember him being linked to them, maybe. Josie Superstars? It was Josie something. I'm pronouncing it wrong, probably. It's probably Josie or something, but I swear that's who Donovan might have done some work with. Superstars? Super something? Super Giants? I can't remember. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was something stars. Josie Stars. See, Tim, I know something. So, yeah, that's who Donovan Miller worked with before. The Josie Stars. Oh, well, that's just a bit loose there. Oh, no. It's not loose. It's out. It's actually out. Bartman gets his first ever T20 international wicket. He'd gone leg side-ish, and Charles obviously thought that was meat and drink for him, but all Charles succeeded in doing was picking out deep square leg, and he's gone. It was a classic kind of swipe along the line cowlash shot from Johnson Charles, but he just didn't get enough of it and actually falls into the trap. Deep square leg put out there for Johnson Charles. This is Johnson Charles, though. We know he's a cowlasher, and he either lashes and gets out early, or he makes a ridiculously good score. It's one or the other. Sorry. So Tim Delaye says Bartman is the best death bowler in South Africa. Well, he's just taken a wicket in the power play as well. So we'll see how he does later on. One side says Bartman's similar to Keswick Williams. He's got a good Yorker. Well, he's got a wicket in the power play. The reason I said soft is because it was just, to me, that was leg side length. But you could argue maybe that was the plan because they know that Charles likes to swipe across the line. Maybe is that a good? Okay, let me put it to you lot. Was that a good delivery, or was that poor execution from Johnson Charles? I think it was there to be hit personally, but then maybe Charles has just fallen into the trap. Maybe that trap was set for the cowlash. Anyways, Carl Mayers comes in at number 3. West Indies 36 for 1 after 3.4. And Mayers immediately leans into that one through point 4. Coming up to the end of the 4th over. Oh, that's not updating. There we go. There's the update. One more ball left. I've put off 4 overs, but there's one more ball left. One ball left before this over is done. West Indies 40 for 1 with 1 ball to go. Bartman, final ball into the left-handed Mayers. And Mayers will not beat point this time. And that's the end of the over. 6 off the first over for Bartman's first over. West Indies 40 for 1 off 4. Brandon King 29 off 17 balls. Mayers 4 off 2. I should probably add the scorers right now. If you've missed it and you've just come into the live, there's 314 of you, 17 actually, of you in the live right now. And Charles has gone for 1. I'm not going to tell you how he got out. Just picture in your head how Charles got out, and you'll be correct. Cowlash across the line, caught, gone. Romaine Robinson says, what's the chances of Mayers doing good in the series? Don't know. He better do good. If he wants to go as a reserve, he better do good. So, Andeli Filequeu. I always get it wrong. Filequeu. And Daly Philaqueu is into the attack. So fifth change across the line from King, but he can only find cow corner for one, or deep mid wicket for one. Right, who said this? Romain Robertson says there's only 43 likes. You lot, you got me out here doing a watch along epic. I've got work to do, and there's only 43 likes. And guess what? I've got sciatica running through my right leg, you know. Getting old out here. I wonder where the Cricket Cave fans, what's it called again? Fan zone is. Philaqueu. So Drew says, if Tim's still in it, he'll give me the phonetics. But Drew says it's Feclaqueu. No, that doesn't sound like the phonetics for it. Feclaqueu. See, here's the South African to tell me. Andela Philaqueu. How was that, Tim? Andela Philaqueu. I love the fact that Tim's in this chat, you know. Right, okay. Oh, bloody hell, nearly chopped on there. Again, inside edge, just inside, just outside the stumps, just outside the leg stump. King gets another streaky one. Yeah, that could have, that easy. He tries to drag it from outside off to leg, and he's lucky not to chop on, to be fair. That's the second time that King's found fortune. In fact, no, third time. He's had two almost chop-ons, and the one that caught the toe end of the bat and the wind assisted it over the boundary roll. Ooh, leg side-ish. That's not out. Do you know what? King's 34 of 20, but he's not actually comfortable. Who agrees with that? Or do you think that's harsh? I mean, obviously, people say, oh, Bash, he's hit some sixes and he's done this. He's hit what? Where is he? Let me see what he's done. He's hit 4 4s and 2 6s, but he's not that comfortable at the crease. Let me put this on mute. Well, that was regal from Brandon King. That if he maybe he is comfortable. Down the ground, over mid off, straight 6. It's full from Philaqueu, and King just gave himself some space. Backed away to leg and just almost like a bit of an inside out shot down the ground. It's actually a great shot. We run through for a quick one. That's the end of the 5th over. West Indies are 53 for 1. I forgot how long T20s go these days, you know. Brandon King is 41 not out from 22 balls. And Carl Mayers, where is he? Carl Mayers is 5 from 3 balls. 353 of you in the live. Do you know what? I haven't done a watch along in ages. Maybe it's a sign of how big the Caribbean Cricket Podcast is these days, that 357 of you now think that you want to just watch me in my bedroom chatting about West Indies. Anyways, let me be dotish and insular. Big up Jamaica. Brandon King leads in the way. Pure insularity. Who's this now? Ngidi. Oh, boy. Again, King. Full shot. Top edges it. Over the wicket keeper. It's another 4. Oh, we do. I was going to say, surely there's going to be someone South African here. Mike Hazeman is with us. So we've had who have we had? Nikhil Uttamchandani, Carlos Brathwaite, Samuel Badri, and now Mike Hazeman. And Ngidi again. King down the wicket, full stroke, play and a miss. No run. Those of you who do those kind of pie charts of full strokes, I'd love to know what King's full stroke percentage is. Probably on ESPN. If somebody takes those kind of stats, what's King's full stroke percentage? I don't care. Like, he's 45 of 24, so who cares? But he's yam lashing today, and it's coming off. Inside edges, top edges, toe end of the bat. Anyways, Ngidi to King. Yeah, they'll run through for one there. Drop and run. Okay. Machel Douglas says, why is Shepherd and Holder not playing? They're in the World Cup squad. Holder, remember, Holder turned up late. Holder turned up late from 5 county championship games in Worcestershire. And Shepherd probably arrived latish from IPL. How many games did Shepherd play in IPL, people? I know he had that one innings that everyone decided he was sobers after that one innings, but how many did he play? Like 3 games in IPL? Thank you, Rickon. I knew someone would find it. King has a 46% control percentage thus far in his innings. Big up the stats people here. Mayers just tucks that one off his hips. 1 run. Finds deep square leg for 1. Drew says that's insane. That 46% is insanely streaky. Yeah, you can say that again. 418 of you are live watching me just chatting. Big up everybody who is in the live. 423. Bloody hell, what's this? Is this like the highest that's ever just come to a live watch long? Anyways, Ngidi to King. It's good from King. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Through mid-wicket for 4. Just picked that up. It was... there's the first proper regal. That's been regal from the captain, Brandon King. And Ngidi dropped it too short. King was onto that in a flash. Smashes it through mid-wicket for 4. And that's his 50. As Assie says, like up the ting, people. Like up the ting. There's a long way to go in this match. I'm talking like the match is nearly over. Anyways, big up Brandon King. Jamaica are up, as are West Indies, obviously. King down the ground, toe end of the bat. Has he got enough of that one? He has. It plugs. Plugs past mid-on was too short. If there was a long on there, that would have been out. Plugged where long on would have been, gets away with it. 2 runs. That's the end of the power play, people. West Indies 64 for 1 at the end of the power play. Brandon King 51 of 27 balls. How much is Carl Mayers on? Carl Mayers. No, how much is Mayers on? Mayers is 5. 5 from 4. There we are. Okay, rate that power play out of 10. Rate that power play out of 10, people. 60. We don't know how the pitch is going to play. Maybe it's a belter, but rate that power play out of 10. What are we saying? 64 for 1. Aaron says that was an 8 out of 10 power play. Cham De Silva says 7. Joel Edwards says 7. 64. It's hard to tell until South Africa bat, to be fair. Oh, nearly bowls him there. King down on 1. Sorry, who's in? Fortune into the attack. King went well across his stumps there. Almost wanted to paddle sweep it. Yeah, it's not wide at all. Bekash says that's a 9 out of 10 power play. King down the ground. Doesn't beat extra cover, no run. Yeah, so this is Badri just saying what I was just about to say. A power play, we can have a 7. Some of you have said 7, some have said 8, some have said 9. But over 7 to 14 is when we tend to get bogged down. It's no surprise to me that South Africa have immediately turned to Bjorn after this and said, you know what? Let's try choke the West Indians now with a bit of spin. Usually, when spin comes in after the power play, we drop a wicket very quickly. Down the wicket from King. That's 6. Surely straight down the ground. Oh, roof of Sabina. Straight down the ground. That's just good. Dropped it too short there, Bjorn. But either way, straight down the ground from King. 1-2 skip. It's not on the roof, sorry. It's on top of, I think it's on top of the comm stand, almost where the West Indian players are. I always hide that one. 450 people are currently in the live. Big up everyone in the live right now. 450. Yeah, Tim, good point. I was just looking down the South African lineup. There's only one spinner in there. Obviously, West Indies have 3. Wider again by Bjorn. And King plays that through point region. There's a deep point there for 2. Yeah, West Indies have 3 spinners, Multi, Akil, and Chase, if you count Chase. So either South Africa have read this pitch properly, and it's a pitch for pacers, or West Indies are correct, and you should have more than one spinner. But we'll see. We'll see. Bjorn again. King down the track. Oh, nearly deceived King there. Changed it up. Bjorn changed up the pace. King was nearly a tad quicker. Nearly got beaten in the flight. Kind of was down the wicket way too quick. 007. I'm watching it on TNT Sports. It's on TNT Sports in the UK. So King is 60 off 32. Carl May is 6 off 4. Last ball of the 7th over. Dot. So that's the end of the 7th over. West Indies are 73 for 1 at the moment. They're looking at what? 190, 200, maybe. Obviously, wickets are going to fall, so we shall see. What's the Brandon King is on what now? 60. King is 60 off 32. So Brandon King is 60 off 32. He's on for 100 here. And Mayers is on 6 from 5. Right, so everyone's taking a bit of tap. Well, not everyone. Fortune's only gone for 14 off 2. Bartman took a wicket off his first. What's going on now? Kurtzer. I really like Kurtzer. I think he's a really good. Now, yeah, if Tim's still in this live, is it Coetzee, which is what Samuel Badri's just said, or is it Kurtzer? Coetzee or Kurtzer? It's probably Coetzee because Badri wouldn't say it that way unless that was the correct way to say it. Anyways, Kurtzer or Coetzee. No, it is Coetzee because Hazeman just said Coetzee. I'm going to say Coetzee from now on. Coetzee just beat King for pace. King just tried to smash that in front of square. Got nothing on it. Coetzee. I'm going with Mike Hazeman. Coetzee. Anyways, the point I'm making is I really like Coetzee as a bowler. I think he's really good. Really, really good. Romain says that if King doesn't get a century, it's unacceptable. Boy. Unacceptable. Anyways, Coetzee back into King again. King backs away to leg. Lofts it way over deep point for 6. Inside out loft. So I'm surprised Coetzee's banging it in short though. I'm not sure, based on what I've seen from the fast bowlers so far, this isn't. Yes, I know King was streaky. earlier on, I think Rickon and Drew said that King's what was it again? What was the phrase again? Something percentage. What is it? Control percentage was 46%. Since that stat came through, his control percentage must be 60-something% now. But the point is, why is Coetzee banging it in short? This doesn't look like a pitch that you're necessarily going to get too much joy banging it in short. Go full. That is fuller. That is fuller. And it's almost like if Yorkerish King gets nothing on that. Well, do you know what? Haseman literally just said what Haseman just went far too many short balls. I'm glad he just said it, though, because sometimes people think I'm saying stuff as if I'm just copying what commentators are saying. I'm glad I got that out before Haseman said it. Anyways, nearly coming up to 500 concurrent viewers in the live. People are clearly, anyways, Coetzee again, short again, but this time wide and short. King had backed away to leg and can only catch the toe end of the bat. Dot ball. Yeah, that was a slower short ball. King just didn't really read it. What was I going to say? I was about to say something. Oh, I can't remember. Wonder how many of you in this live are clicking it because you think I'm about to show the game. Wide, bowl that again, and there'll be extras. No, do they run one? Yeah, they've run one on the wide. They could have run two actually. Poor fielding all round. $497 of you concurrent in the live. Wow. I need to go look at some. Let me go whilst you lot are all watching and whatever you're doing. Let me just go look at something. Let me see if I can find our record. I don't even know how to find it, you know. Anyways, can't remember right now. I'll find it later. Yeah, Mayers is still on 6. He's barely had any. Well, he's on strike now, actually. And Coetzee goes short. Mayers digs it out for 1. How many balls left of this over? 1 ball left of this over. Perpetually Annoyed says 200 easy with Fletcher to come. There will be a collapse at some point in this innings. That much I do know. Is Cricket Forum doing a live? I'm sure all the other YouTube channels are doing a live. West Indies 82 for 1. Last ball of the 8th. Oh, it's well bowled by Coetzee. It's not wide. If anything, they're making an argument that could have hit the leg stump. Coetzee wants a review. Do you know what? They've gone for the review, and I thought there was a shout there that it could be hitting the leg stump. King went across his stumps and got down on one knee, and there's an outside chance this hits the outside of leg stump, you know. It's a lot closer than it probably looked in real time, because I think people didn't pick up how much King went across his stumps. Let me look at this again. So King, front foot plants outside off. Yeah, that's not hitting leg stump. May have. No, it's outside leg. It's hitting outside leg. It's closer than people. It's not even close, actually. No. It's hitting the outside of the pad. They must have thought it was hitting full on the front of the pad. Worth a shout, though. Worth a shout. Sometimes. Oh, it's impact outside. Impact outside, anyways. Sometimes, I've always been of the belief, don't know how many people agree with me on this, sometimes it's worth going for a review just to slow the game down and disrupt the batter. Has anyone ever thought that? Does anyone ever agree with that? That you go for a review anyway and just slow the game down a bit. Create an element of doubt for the batter, even if there is no doubt. Anyways, Jagdesh Sunil Narayan needs a link. Someone give him one, please. Must not be one in Kolkata right now. So, what's the score? West Indies 82 for 1 from 8. King is 66 from 37. And Mayers is 7 from 6. So, Bartman, he's the only one to take a wicket thus far. So, the 9th over to be bowled by Bartman into Mayers through the covers. However, there is deep cover, and that protects it and keeps it to just 1. What's the other tournament Hazeman's talking about? The SA20 and the what other 20 did he say? Did he say CA20? Is that like the domestic T20 outside of the Indian one? Or tipped over the crossbar. King picked that one up on leg stump, tried to flick it over like a deep square leg, and he may have hurt himself there. Who is that? Fortain's gone. Yeah, so it's leg side-ish. King's picked it up off his pads. Fortain tipped over the crossbar, but has he landed? Oh, it's kind of how. Ooh, what did he land on there? Was it his wrist? I'd get some ice on that rather than pretending you're all right. Anyways, that was a 6, by the way, for King. Leg side again, but that's just tucked for 1. So second wicket partnership is 50. 54 has come off 30. Brandon King is 44 from 22. Carl Mayer's 8 from 7. This is the type of platform that West Indies will want in the World Cup. You want to be able to get into like overs number 10, and you haven't even seen any of your you want your finishers to play their role. You don't want Powell, Rutherford, Hetty, whoever it might be, Dre and Shepherd coming in at any point before the 14th over, really and truly, if you want them to maximize their skill set. Tim says if Bartman only has 1 over at the death, this could get ugly as the South Africans don't have death bowlers outside of Bartman, which would mean that this second over, he's lost his grip there. Just slipped there when he landed in the popping crease there, Bartman. And he's holding his knee. He's going to try and run it off, but that looked a bit dicey there. Yeah, the back foot. No, there was no grip on the back foot. Yep, yeah, I thought so. Physio's got to come out for that. Drew says this is now Brandon King's 3rd highest score in T20 internationals, and all 3 have come in his last 9 games. So 539 of you in the live at the moment. Are there 539 likes? Have we even got over 100? I don't even know. I'm not overly. Yeah, I reckon Bartman's going to go off here, given how much. Yeah, his ankle surely rolled over on that back foot. He was holding his knee, but that looks like the ankle to me. That ankle certainly rolled over, surely. No way can he complete this over. Oh, he's going to. Okay. Did anyone come and put any more grip? They want to put more any grip and sand on that popping crease. Right, so Bartman's going to continue to bowl, which I'm surprised at, given the visuals of where he landed. 2 more balls left of this, the 9th over. West Indies 91 for 1. Yeah, I think Bartman pulled up there. King tries to cream that through mid-wicket, but can only find mid-on for 1. I think Bartman's going to complete this over, then go off, I reckon. 112 likes. Big up anyone who has pressed the like button. Big up anyone who shared the live or the watch along. Big up anyone who has subscribed, having joined in with the live watch along. Let me go look at some data, see if we've got any more. Right, so short. Mayers can't really get into that one. Only finds kind of a long on-ish. Between mid-on and long-on. And that is the end of the over. So at the start of this live, I think there was 8,000. We had 8,303 subscribers. We've gone up to 8,325 subscribers. Big up anyone who has pressed the subscribe button, who's been listening to me yapping along and said, yeah, I want to subscribe to this channel. Anyways, let's update this score. What is it right now? 93 for 1 from 8. It's not even halfway through yet. Not from 8, from 9. Right, T20s go so slow these days. We're only in the 9th over, you know. We've had 46 minutes. This ain't even an IPL match where it goes on for like the duration of like 2 Harry Potter films. Anyways, Brandon King is 74 from 40. He's going to get a century, isn't he? Mayers is 10 from 9. Mayers down the ground. 4. 1 bounce 4. Who's back in? Oh, it was 6. I thought it was 1 bounce 4. You know, Vayan Mulder into the attack. I thought it was 1 bounce 4. It's just straight over the boundary rope. Just in his slot, right through Mayer's slot. Do you know what? There hasn't been too many full deliveries from these South African bowlers. Fuller. There's the length. There's the length. Fuller. You've got to go Fuller. After 9 overs, have they not realised you've got to go a touch Fuller here? Or is it? Oh, no. Mulder, respectfully, who I've seen quite a lot of in county cricket, shouldn't bowl short. He hasn't got the pace to be bowling short. Again, Mayers tries to cream that leg side, but he's only catch the end of the bat there. But that's the length. That's Mulder's length. That's the length he should be bowling. Nothing short from Mulder here. So West Indies 1 short of 100, 99 for 1. Mulder again into Mayers. That's leg side. That's wide, and that brings up the 100 because that'll be called a wide. And you'll have to reload that one. So the West Indies 100 is up. Mulder again. And Mayers. That's a classic Mayers shot. One hand, leg side, off the hips, 6. Got to hit into the wind. Once you climb it, climb into a shot and hit it into the wind. As long as you've got good timing, like Mayers can do, it's going for 6. It's too short, though. $600. We're into 600. 603 of you in the live right now. Big up everyone who's in the live. 200 looks 200 minimum at this stage. Anyways, Mulder back into Mayers, goes Fuller. Mayers can only squirts that into mid wicket for 1. Current run rate is 10.88. One more ball left of Van Mulder's first over. Right, last ball of Van Mulder's first over. He's gone for 14. I think this is his first one to King. Can't remember him getting another ball at King, maybe. No, I think King may have squirted one out at some point earlier in the over. I can't remember. Anyways, Mulder to King. Goes leg side. King tucks that for 1. They'll want 2, actually. And actually, they're coming back for 2. And the fielders are so deep that the 2 was on. And that's really good running. And that ends the over. So we're at the halfway stage, people. West Indies 109 for 1. Brandon King, 76 for... Sorry, 76... Where is he? Brandon King is 76 off 41 balls. Carl Mayers is 23 from 14 balls. We've had 7 4s in the innings thus far and 8 6s. Rate it at the halfway stage, people. What are we saying now? Some of you said 7 after the power play. Some said 8 out of 10 after the power play. Some said 9. What are we saying at the halfway stage? What are we saying at this stage of the innings for West Indies? Going at 10s, only lost 1 wicket. What's this? A 10 out of 10? A 9 out of 10? Osprey says 8.5 so far. Aaron agrees 8.5. Xavier says 9. It's a Blue Waters drink break. Paul says it's an 8 out of 10. Lou J says 9. I always say your name wrong. Adrian says 8. Joel says we've got to be aiming for 250. Rowan says it's a 10 out of 10 performance thus far. Pollard says 8. Panda Steph, Tabo's best friend, says 15 out of 10. One United says 9. Dell says this is a rubbish South African side, so it's only 8. Okay. I need to have a Blue Waters drink break myself, you know. Hold on 1 minute. Let me try 1 second, people. Let me see if I can I do something here? Have I got 1 second, people. I'm just gonna have a Blue Waters drinks break. Bloody hell. I assumed if I went for a Blue Waters drinks break that most of you would just come off the live. But there's 646. So even though I went for the Blue Waters drinks break, you lot hung around. All I did in my Blue Waters drinks break is I went and put the kettle on. So I'm trying to make myself some medicine. Anyone ever had sciatica before? What's the best cure for sciatica, people? Because I got pain shooting down my right leg. Old out here. Anyways, what's this now? 11th over. Who's bowling? Pelaqueu. Yes. Yes. Okay. Kendall Boucher says West Indies need 235 runs from here. Okay. Anyways, Pelaqueu into Regal Brandon King catches the toe end of the bat, squirts over extra cover for one. So people, I'm just checking, see. All I'm seeing coming on my thing is pure. There we go. All right, we're good. Right. Ozzy Debrell says there's no pain reliever for sciatica nerve. Listen, something is squeezing on my sciatic nerve. I'm walking around like I'm 72 years old. These kids were outrunning me today at work, and I couldn't do anything about it. Just hobbling like a fool. So I need to find something because you see, when I wake up tomorrow, that bed ain't helping me at all. Exercise is what caused the pain. I did I rolled 5K on the exercise bike and then said, yeah, let me do a young 2K on the rower. You see, when I got off that rower, my back was mash up after that. And here I am. And here I am now doing a live. Anyways, back to the game. Pelaqueu's gone round the wicket to Mayers. Actually, nothing's happened in this over thus far. So Nikhil just said West Indies have an advantage because of our familiarity with the grounds. So why does that never play to our advantage when we play normally in the Caribbean? What's so different this time? Anyways, Pelaqueu, that might be out. King's caught the toe end of the bat. Is a slower ball gone? Gone. Van der Dussen runs in from extra cover. King goes for 79. Pelaqueu took some pace off. Wide, slower ball. King's gone after it. It's caught the toe end. It's actually clever bowling by Pelaqueu there. Pace off. Pace off. King was through the shot too quick. And that could be the critical moment there. I think about 15 minutes ago, I said if West Indies lose one, they might lose a few straight afterwards. Well, we'll soon see. Anyways, Brandon King, 79 from 45. He's out. Big up Jamaica, though. We're up. Jamaica, we're up. Let me wave the flag. We're up. Brandon King up. Jamaica up. West Indies up. But King's now out. So South Africa have the breakthrough. King goes for 79. West Indies are 115 for 2. Good knock, Brandon. Good knock by King. Right, what's 115 for 2? So Carmez is still there on 25, not out, and Chase comes in at 4. Thanos. Right, so they've gone back to Reza Hendricks, off spin. Mayers tucks it off his legs for 1. First ball of the over. Reza Hendricks bowling. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I agree with Drew on this. It's all good and well, people like me saying Chase needs to play as a 6th bowler, but he doesn't often get to bat. So yeah, this is good. He's coming out at what, the 11th over. So this is a good chance for him to play a role here. What the? Sorry, people. My laptop nearly turned off. Anyone who watched? Oi! King goes for the reverse. Not King. Sorry, Chase goes for the reverse. Did he get bat on that? Yeah. Oh no, it's leg buys. Leg buys. Sorry, people. My laptop nearly shut down, just like it did on the live show. So I've just had to quickly charge my laptop. There we go. Where's my other charger? I might need to go find that other charger. What's Reza's bowling like? Like, does he? I don't know anything about Reza Hendricks bowling. Does he bowl frequently? I know, like, so Nikhil's just said on comms that Reza's only bowled. I can't remember what he just said. I didn't actually hear what he said. Oi, oi. Mayer's gone for the get on your knee and pull. Did that just back onto the stumps and not take the bells off? Or did it? Anyways, whatever. No run. Or Reza's tucking Mayers up here. Mayers isn't getting to the flight of the ball at all. He wants clearly Mayers wants to play the big shot. But did this one come back onto his stumps? Anyways, last ball, dragged it short, filth, and that's easy for Mayers. Pulls that over deep square leg. Yeah, because Reza doesn't bowl that often, you always know that's the thing. That's the risk with bowling a part-timer. You know that they're bound to bowl one filth delivery at some point. I would have at least hit that delivery for 1. So it makes sense that Mayer's hit that for 6. 631 of you in the live. Big up everybody who has come through for the live. Let's try and get this over 700. Cricket Station joins us from Abu Dhabi. Big up, Cricket Station. I'm also a huge fan of you. Big up. Big up USA. They beat Bangladesh. Down bad Bangladesh. They beat them 2-0. Or beat them. Sorry, they're 2-0 up in the 3-match series ahead of this World Cup. So big up the United States of America. Right, let me see what updates I've got here. 8,345 current subscribers. So we've gone up about 42 subscribers in the midst of this live. Big up everybody who has subscribed to that, to us even. Right, who's back into the attack? Projected score is 210 as the minimum at this stage. See, did this ball hit the wicket? I swear it did, but no one made any noise about it. And I knew it. Yeah, it just didn't dislodge the stumps. I thought so. No one was making noise about it. Anyways, Pelequeu's back into the attack. It's all slower ball. Pace off. Mayers threw the shot too early. No run. Sorry, people, I'm going to update the score for anyone who's just come through. 648 people in the live. Anyways, Pelequeu back into Mayers. Mayers has creamed that, but it drops just short of long on. Doesn't quite get into it. Good spell from Pelequeu here. Sorry, people. I'm updating the score. What's Mayers on? Mayers is on 33 from 22. Chase through the covers for one. Sharon says Mayers is very consistent. Where's Drew? Drew's about to destroy you for saying that, to be fair. Oh, it's a good over from Pelequeu here. How has it gone off it? Only 4 off this over. 1 ball to go. Last ball, Pelequeu to Chase. And Chase plays that down to long on region for 1. And that's the end of the over. West Indies are 1-3-2 for 2 from 13. Okay, someone said 2-3-5 from here. I'm not so sure about that at this point in time. But you know, so Mayers is who's on what? Mayers is 34 from 23. Chase is 4 from 5. I need to go for a Blue Waters medicine break. Okay, 638 of you in the live. I'm about to go for a Blue Waters medicine break. So bear with me, people. I'm coming back. Let's see. Okay, 653 of you in the live. Kutsia is coming back. Kutsia's coming back. I need to go for a Blue Waters medicine break. I'm going to take myself off this screen. And I'm going to see how many people leave the live in the time it takes me to come back. 655. I'm coming off the screen. Let's see how many of you stick around with me gone. In a bit, people. In a bit. Let me go get my medicine. I'm back. That was quick. Oi, full stroke from Chase there. Yes, I lost. How many did we lose? We lost 13 people in my absence when I got my Blue Waters medicine break. I am back now, people. Let me swirl my medicines. Nikhil came to the UK, you know. Didn't send me one message. After this game, I'm going to send him a message, you know. Say, so Nikhil, why'd you come to UK and you didn't send me a message? Didn't hell man up, you know. Didn't send me nothing. Okay. Okay. Say no more. Anyways, say no more. Right, that one playing a miss by Mayers. This is a good little spell from the South Africans here, dragging it back a tiny little piece here. Maybe I put this. Here we go. Anyways, Kutsia, round the wicket, full stroke, inside out. Has he got enough on it? Mayer's gone. Yeah, I told you it was a nice little spell by the South Africans here. Pelequeu, Bjorn, and now Kutsia. They'd all kind of started bowling a very precise line, forcing the West Indians to have to fetch deliveries, have to go after deliveries. Full stroke from Mayers. Full stroke, and Mayers has to go. I did say if you get one, you're going to get two. And all of a sudden, King's gone, Mayer's gone, and effectively West Indies have to start again. So what's that? 134 for 3. Still in a very healthy position, the West Indians, but certainly over the last, 3 overs? I'd say they've slightly lost their way here. No one's been fluent per se. So in the last few overs, to put this in perspective, over 11 went for 6 runs, over 13 went for 5 runs, and currently over 14 with 3 balls left has gone for 2 runs. And sorry, in that spell as well, 2 wickets obviously have fallen. So Mayers is gone. Chase is on. What is Chase on? Chase is on 5 from 6, and Andre Fletcher comes in at 5. Yet to score. Oh, bit of pace there. Catches the top end of the bat of Fletcher, but he's off the mark. Almost wrapped Fletcher on the gloves there. Chase through the shot, nothing on it. Too quick for him. And that's the end. So that's the end of the over. So that's the end of the 14th over. West Indies 133 for 5. The run rate has actually fallen under 10, which gives you... Wait, is that the end of the over? Wait, what's going on? Was that the end of the over or not? No, I think they've called it 1 ball too early. I think Kutsia bowled a wide earlier on, and I think they've just realised that they've forgotten to count that. Yeah, Chase got nothing on that. Kutsia follows him. No run. End of the over. Run rate down to 9.64. It's not the end of the world, but most certainly the South Africans have pulled this game back slightly. So how many did West Indies get in over 7 to 14? Let me just go do some. So over 7 to 14, West Indies scored. Just do the calculations here. 20, 27, 65. I think they scored 62 runs for 2 wickets in over 7 to 14. 62 runs for 2 wickets. Anyways, Pelequeu in for his last. Bowled him. Bowled down his stump. Fletcher ran down the wicket past the ball. Andre Spiceman's only faced 2 balls. Ran down the wicket. Pelequeu just took out his middle stump. 4th wicket falls. Madman shot. Madman shot. Didn't even get to the pitch of the ball. Just gone. 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 Who remembers what I said when King went out? I said, yep, more wickets are going to fall now. And a couple of you, let me go back and find it. couple of you said, nah, Mash, you got a goat mouth. Come on, man. I've been watching West Indies for time. This is why I hate when people say, oh, Mash, you're so negative. I'm like, no, I just watch West Indies a lot. I just watch them a lot. Therefore, I know the pattern of what happens next. Right, so the 4th wicket has gone. Fletcher goes for a duck. I presume that brings in Fabian Allen. Yeah, Allen comes in. Right, so Feliquet into Fabian Allen, and they'll get off the mark straight away. That was a dunce shot. Was Fletcher going for the no look one? Yeah, no look. Fletcher was going for the no look. He didn't even look at it. Not only was he going for the no look, he didn't even look at his wickets, cuz gone, duck. It's been a good comeback. It's been a very good comeback in this back end here. And remember, they've saved 2. They've saved 2 for Bartman at the back end. So it'll be interesting to see who else. Oh, that's gone, surely. Yep, gone, plum. Plum, straight, gone. Another one goes. Who said, when I said we're going to have a batting collapse, who said, Mash, you don't know what you're talking about? Fabian Allen has reviewed this one, however. Fabian Allen has reviewed it. He's gone, man. Well, hold on. So, Dejan TV says this isn't out. I thought it was out. I thought it was out in live viewing. You look pretty plum to me. But let me check. Fabian has reviewed it. That's plum like, come on. That's plum like June plum. Come on, he's gone, man. That's gone. Has he got inside edge? It's not. Deja in TV, you're going to have to come off the live, you know. Come on, man. That's June plum. Right, 135 for 5. Do you remember you lot who were saying, yeah, they're looking like they're going to make over 200, 230. Jermaine Blackwood's game is all over the place. I think he should be in England at the moment playing some club cricket, but I haven't actually bothered to go and do a checkup on that. So I'll come back to you on that, to be fair. So who's next? Is it Matthew Ford? Oh, Akil Hussain comes in. $685 of you in the live. Big up everyone who's been in the live. Big up everyone. Oh, they'll run the buy. Might even get 4 buys here. Yeah, 4 buys. 4 buys off the wicketkeeper. So where are we? Marlon says they'll be lucky to get 200. Well, they might be lucky to get 170, to be fair, but we'll see. Nkrumah Bonner, cuz no chance for the England series. Oh, that's a good shot, though. Good shot by Akil. Right, that's the end. It's the end of the 15th over. West Indies 143 for 5. Pelaqueu, 3 for 28 from his spell. So this is the scorecard, people. Brandon King, 79. Johnson Charles, 1. Carl Mayers, 34. Fletcher, 1. Fabian Allen, 1. Roston Chase, currently 6 not out. And Akil Hussain, 2 not out. Remember, though, people, West Indies have 3 spinners. Anyways, Ngidi back. Let's see if Ngidi bowls to a plan or just goes fast and short. Full. God, oh, slower, full, slower. Might go for 4. It's gone for 4. Chase reached into it. It just evaded the diving extra cover. And the deep cover couldn't cut it off properly. 4 runs. Carlos Brathwaite just called that class, but my friend, that was a catching opportunity. $695 in the live. Can we touch 700? I'll send TNT Sports the numbers and say, wait. Oh, that is good shot though by Chase. That's well played. Beats a short third man. That's a good shot by Chase, to be fair. So I think Hope and Gabriel make the England test squad. Nope. Johnson Charles is a good player, but not consistent. He's average and not consistent. Oh, slow. Well bowled there by Ngidi. Popped up on a Chase there. Nearly popped it straight back to Ngidi. So Tim Delley says, I don't think you need 180 on this pitch. Yeah, I think so. I think South Africa gave West Indies too much of a head start. And because West Indies have Multi, Hussain and Chase, 170 could even be enough here. A lot will depend on how quick of a start the Cock gets, to be fair. Or threw the shot too quickly. Again, off pace, through the shot. I wonder if the West Indian Pacers are watching how much joy the South Africans are getting when they take pace off. So they're still going, like Ngidi's still going short, but it's pace off while short. So I wonder if they're learning lessons from this. Pace off again, short. Chase can only guide that. Can only guide it to the gully region. And Ngidi's come back with 3 dots. 2 4s and then 3 dots. 1 ball left of the 16th over. Yeah. Fuller, slower. Chase can't read it. 4 dots back to back. That's the end of the 16th over. Roston Chase is 14 from 14. Akil Hussain is 2. Akil Hussain is 2 from 2. Windy Fanatic says, lively up yourself, the man. This sounds like a boring test match. What? How much more lively do you want me to do? Windy Fanatic, you're talking like you want me to... This ain't OnlyFans, you know. You must have thought you jumped onto a channel where man was going to get naked. Bun all that. No nakedness on this channel. I'll send you the link for an OnlyFans, though. Just not my OnlyFans. Allow me. Let me keep my clothes on. Anyway. Was that lively enough for you? Tell me if that was lively enough. Oi, bloody hell. He bowled him. Bowled him. Bartman's gone straight through Hussain. Bowled him. The ball went down to third man, so I assumed Akil had got like a nick on it, but it's just gone all the way through him. Great length. Great length. That's a fantastic delivery. Joel says your GA adds sounds for 4VS. What the hell does that mean? Joel, you might need to explain that. I don't even know what that means. Are you typing on your phone or something? Oh, you can add. Okay. You can add sounds for 4s and 6s. Okay. Let me see what sounds. Let me see what sounds I've got on. I actually have got sounds on here, you know. But there's sounds that you lot don't want to hear. Let me see. Okay, if there's a 4 and a 6, I'm going to play something. Although all I'm hearing right now is wickets. I've got 2 sounds. Thing is, you've actually got a good point, Joel. But you should have told me that at the start. I could have uploaded some stuff. But I've got 2 sounds that are gonna. You should never have said anything. Wait till I play them. Who's in now? Or Matthew Ford? Lively up myself. I need to lively up myself. Windy City. Was it Windy City? Was it Windy TV? What was his name? Let me lively up myself. These times I've been out here. These times I've been out here for 1 hour and 28 minutes. Like I'm Joey Styles. Interesting. So Sharon says Shamar should be unplayable on this. I'm not sure. Depends the length he bowls. I don't think this pitch is pace for the sake of pace. Remember, Kurtzia is just as well. He's quick. Kurtzia is quick. I don't think this is a pitch where you just run in and bowl quick and you're just going to get joy. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Shamar goes in it. Shot by Chase. In front of... Oh, that's good fielding. It was in front of point. But it's well fielded at deep point. Rohan says, is there a lot dependent on Dre Russ for West Indies World Cup hopes? In my top 3 players, I'm not sure if Dre, in terms of importance, I don't know where I'd rank Dre in terms of importance for West Indies to do well. Unless you're talking about his bowling, then yes. Oh, Chase should have put that one away there. That was wide. That was wide and slow, and that should have been dispatched in front of square. That was there to be hit, but just didn't time the shot. So 1 ball left. 1 ball left of the 17th over. Chase 16 off 17, forward 1 off 2. Last ball. Wristy from Chase, tucks it into mid wicket for 1. So Chase is 17 off 18. Matthew Ford is 1 from 2. West Indies should be trying to get at the bare minimum, so what, 3 overs to go. I think they should be trying to reach 180. Whether they get there or not is another question, but that's what they should be trying to reach from here. Alf Brown says, is it true Viv signed up to coach a World Cup team? I haven't heard anything about that. Couldn't possibly comment on that. The Join TV says Chase is killing the rate. Is he? Is it his fault? Is it Chase's fault? I wouldn't say that. Anyway, Kutsia back for his last over. Slower ball does Chase inside out. Chase can't get anything on that. And this is what I'm saying. So Kutsia is as quick as Shamar Joseph. Do you see Kutsia running in like a dunce and just banging it in short? Look, it's just an off cutter. It's a slow off cutter. So Kutsia and Geedy, Bartman have all realized pace off on this kind of, it looks like the wicket has got like sticky. There's definitely some variable bounce in there as well. Slower. Through cover for 1 for Chase. There's protection out there. Rowan, I'm going to answer this one more time. Bonner didn't even play for Jamaica. He's not going to England. How many of the South African first choice players are missing, by the way? Markram, obviously. Rabada's another one. Who else is missing? What's his name? Is the young boy in their squads? What's his name again? The baby AB one. Is he in their World Cup squad? Klaassen, of course, Klaassen. So they're missing Markram, Rabada, Klaassen. Is Tristan Stubbs or that baby boy in there, Brevis? Are those 2 in the World Cup squad? Miller, of course, David Miller. This ain't even, we're not even playing the real South African side. I forgot about Miller. Markram, Klaassen, Stubbs, Miller, Rabada. That significantly improves this South Africa side. Obviously, you lot are going to go, yeah, but West Indies don't have Puran and Hope and so on and so forth. I hear you. But is Janssen in the World Cup squad? Are Brevis and Janssen in the World Cup squad? I don't think Brevis is. Is Janssen in there? Nortje. But is Nortje in form? Is Nortje in form, though? I don't know. Someone put in the chat. The 15-man squad for South Africa, please. So I can just work out how many top-tier players they're missing. Anyways, Kurtzia's back into the attack. And he's bowling to Ford, who tucks that leg side for 1. How many's come? 4 off this over so far. This will suit South Africa. West Indies 1-5-8-4, 1-5-9 for 6. 1 ball to go. All right. So Nortje is actually in Jamaica. He just had a spasm and isn't playing today. Okay, fine. Tim says that. Where is Tim? Tim says Brevis isn't in the squad, but Janssen is. Chase climbs into that, but there's protection out there at deep point. 5 off the over, and again, that will suit South Africa. I said West Indies would want 180. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to get there at this rate. Chase is 20 off 22. Ford is 3 off 4. a couple of overs ago. 700. We passed 700. 702 of you in the live. 710, in fact. Big up everybody who has joined the live today. Let's see how many subscribers we're on. 8,365. So I reckon we've picked up over 60 subscribers on this live thus far. Does anyone know how many likes we've got? Okay, so here's the South African squad. Markram, Bartman, Kurtzia, De Kock, Bjorn, Riesa, Marker, Janssen, Klaassen. Oh, Maharaj. I've got a Maharaj. Shamsi. Forgot about Shamsi as well. Hey. Where's Miller? Okay, Miller's there as well. Well, that South African squad's good, you know. If they put it together, that South African squad could be a problem. Anyways, Bartman, last ball of his last over of his day's work. Into the pitch, cutter, 1. Brings Matthew Ford onto strike. That's a good South African side, you know. Who's in South Africa's group? I can't even remember. Who's in South Africa's group? 195 likes. Jedi Manoj says good commentary. Thank you, Jedi. I am your father. Yes. Again, off pace, 1. Right, so South Africa's group is them, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Netherlands. I know South Africa find ways to lose games they should win, but they should get out of that group, right? Surely they get out of that group. But anyways, I don't know. Every time people say this about South Africa, they find a way to surprise people. Magano Football Channel says Riley Russo missed out. Chase has gone for the big shot. I think that's out, to be fair. No, it pops. Pops just in front of Mulder. Mulder seemed to stop. Mulder seemed to stop and let it plug. Why did he not pull out the dive? Maybe he didn't want to get injured. That was a bit quicker on to Chase. Chase tried to shovel it. Yeah, Mulder could have dived there. Must not have wanted to dive. That's full. Should have been stat. Should have been put away. Should have been put away there. That was full and leg side-ish. Full toss, and Ford could only shovel that leg side for 1. And this over's only gone for 4. Akeem Buchanan says Roston Chase is allow me, Akeem. Roston Chase is garbage, you know. But not last ball. Again, full toss, leg side, but Chase could not do anything with that. 1 again. Oh, this Bartman looks good, you know. And do you know why I like this Bartman guy? He was the first of the South African bowlers, or the quickest of the South African bowlers, to assess what the conditions are actually saying. Those of you who are South African fans, I'm sure you're saying right now, yeah, that's because he's good. That short Chase climbs into it, pulls it, gone. And Bartman ends his work. Is that his 3rd wicket? Yep, no, that's his. Yes, his 3rd. 3 for 26 for Bartman. Pick of the bowlers. Chase goes for 23. Knuckleball is a knuckleball. Yeah, Chase tried to shovel that one. Never really got to the pitch of the ball. And like I say, I'm fairly certain there'll be some South African fans saying this is exactly why Bartman got into the World Cup squad. But what's impressed me about Bartman is he just assessed things quick. 1 over, and he was like, right, you need to do this on this wicket. And then what you noticed is once Bartman assessed the wicket, Kurtzia, Ngidi, and the others picked up, right, this is the length to bowl. This is the type of delivery to bowl on this particular wicket. So respect to Bartman. He's been the pick of the bowlers. 3 for 26. I know Pelakweyu got 3 for 28, but I actually think Bartman's been the standout here on debut. Quincy Street says Chase has no power. Well, certainly had no power in that shot. Multi comes out for the final over. West Indies are 165 for 7. Oh, it wasn't Chase. Sorry, it was Ford who went. Do you know what? I said Chase had got out. It's Matthew Ford. Apologies, people. So Chase is still there on 24 from 26. There was me thinking it was Chase who got out, you know. Yeah, sorry, Sheldon. There's me saying it was Chase. It was Ford. Chase is still. What the hell? I'm not even updating my thing. There we go. I've updated it. Chase is still in. 24 from 26. Multi on strike. Backs away. Bettingidi had taken pace off. He went wide and took the pace off. Thing is, Haseman and what's his name? Brathwaite are talking about they're bowling knuckleballs, but knuckleball ain't easy. The South Africans are just nailing it right now, but it's not an easy ball to just deliver on tap. Anyways, it's a good delivery from Ngidi. Chase back on strike. Oh, that's good delivery. Good delivery. Slower bouncer. Slower bouncer. Gets away with it. Dot ball. Yeah, I think that's fine. Slower bouncer. There's more than enough time for Chase to get it. Yeah, Chase could. Come on, man. That's not. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Ricardo Gordon says all the people who are calling for Chase to play ahead of Shea is some big brain gone. Chase tries to hoik that. That's just gone high. And oh, no, he's got 6. 6. I thought that was gone, but he got just enough on it. Caught the toe end, got enough height, and in the end, enough length. Oh, it wasn't the bottom, not the toe end, bottom part of the bat. And Chase smiled immediately, so he thought he had enough on it. Straight back down the ground. Ranil Neptune says Chase is shit. Was that before the 6? So 173 for 7, 2 balls to go. That one's straight down the ground from Thanos, but that one's cut off by long off. Oh, that run out, gone. That's gone. Is he out? They're going to check this. I think Chase came back for the second, and Ngidi called it. If it'd gone to De Kock, I reckon there was a chance of running out Chase, but they're going to... Ngidi grabbed the ball, like kind of grabbed it in the air and then came down and took the bells off. Didn't know where Multi was. Multi might be gone. Gone. So Multi's run out. Chase is back on strike, though. Big screen not operational. Welcome to the West Indies. So everyone's busy in the chat saying Chase is shit. Let me just read you the scorecard, people. King 79, Charles 1, Mayers 34, Fletcher 1, Allen 1, Hussein 2, Ford 5. But the guy going at 31 of 29 is the shit person responsible for all this. I'm not saying he's good, but come on. Come on. Come on. Show the game. What, and get the channel shut down? Shut up, man. 174 for 8, 1 ball left. Roston Chase is on strike. Haseman reckons West Indies are 40 runs short. Last ball, full, straight, inside edge for 1, and that's the end. That's the end of the innings. West Indies end on 175 for 8. Chase ends on 32. Chase ends on 32 of 30. Everyone in the chat is saying this is his fault. I think the collapse is a bigger fault than Chase's innings here, but whatever. If this is classic West Indian fandom, where we blame the person who got 32 from 30 and don't look at anybody who got less than 3. But anyways, that's just West Indies fandom. Like that's why. Did everyone forget the no look bowl down no 6 from Fletcher? Come on, man. Come on. Like, don't Chase's innings wasn't good, but at least he made some runs. So I can't stand West Indies fans. We we forever be picking. We forever be picking the person to blame who actually didn't play the worst. Like, what's our problem? So Dhruv Hazeman reckons it's 40 runs short. Dhruv says it's 10 to 15 runs above par. 007 says, why did we play 40-20 openers? Because look at the squad. So okay, so 175 for 8. You know what? Let me put a poll in the chat and you lot can decide. Then we can come back to it. Let me go here. Let me put this poll. Okay, there you go. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Will West Indies defend 175 for 8? That will tell me who thinks that the 175 is enough. I think the key is turn down these interviews, man. The key is how the South Africans play Multi, Akil, and Roston. Multi and Akil will definitely bowl 8 overs. Obed McCoy is the best variation bowler in the side. You'd think he'll bowl 4, so that's 12. Shamar, you would expect to bowl 4, that's 16. Who else is in the side? Oh, Matthew Ford. So Chase might not even get a bowl, to be fair, because it depends how Matthew Ford goes as well. So they could bowl the 20 without Chase having to bowl. But we'll see. If Multi and Hussain get some joy, expect Chase to bowl as well. But more important, Fabian can bowl. But more importantly, let's see which of the pacers realize that Pelequeu, Bartman, and then latterly Kurtzia and then Ngidi got lots of joy with the knuckleball and pace off and slower deliveries in general. So let's see if they learn from that and bowl the correct line and length for this pitch, or if we'll just get joy through our spinners. So anyways, 175 for 8. 701 of you in the live. People, I'm just going to take a short break. There should be a quick turnaround. I can see there should be a quick turnaround in this game. Usually with T20s, they get going within about 5 to 7 minutes. So yeah, quick break, people, and then I will be back to see if West Indies, can defend this, or if South Africa will chase it down. Back in a sec, people. Okay, we're good to go. Good to go. Right. Okay, we're back. We're back. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Do you know what? Anyways, let me not tell you a lot that I was sorting out some stuff in the backstages of the YouTube channel. I didn't do something that I should have done prior to posting this. Oh well. We move. What's the poll saying? I haven't gone to check the poll. Sugar, what's the poll saying? So the poll says after 201 votes, yes, 64% of you say that West Indies will defend 175 for 8. 36% of you have said no, West Indies will not defend it. I'm going to close that poll and hold you lot to that. So 64% in the end said West Indies will defend the let me put another poll now. Here's another question for you lot. Hold on, people. I'm going to talk in a minute. I'm giving you lot something to vote on. I don't know how many options I can do, to be fair. I'm not even adding Matthew Fords as an option. There we go. New poll. Go on. Have a go on that poll as well. I didn't even add Matthew Ford as an option. Right, so Matthew Ford will take the new ball. Quinton de Kock and Risa Hendricks will open. Risa Hendricks. 8,376 current subscribers. So we've added 73 from this live. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Ford in, straight down the ground. What a shot by Quinton de Kock. Straight inside mid-on. Didn't even move. Yeah, straight through the line. 4. Great shot. Great shot. Ford in again to the Kock. Gone. Nicked off. Didn't move his feet for the second one either. Nicks off to Andre Fletcher. Matthew Ford, who I did not include in the poll, gets a wicket. A hint of movement, but the Kock didn't even move his feet. That was lazy. I can't even call that good bowling. The Kock just... What the hell was the Kock doing? Didn't even move. Not even 1 foot was moved. Anyways, first wicket. Who cares if he didn't move his feet? That was ridiculous from de Kock. De Kock played that shot as if it was like... He played that shot as if it was like me batting. Yeah, I can just hit this without doing anything. No cricket fundamentals. I'll just... His feet were like in cement. Anyways, Matthew Ford takes the wicket. So Rickleton comes in. De Kock goes. That was soft. Right, we're back over 500. Back over 500 in the live. In the game interval, we lost about 250 live viewers. Let's see if we can get back over 700 now the game's back on. Pushed through the covers by Rickleton for 2. Like the video, share the video. Like the video, share, all of that. So according to my channel analytics, we've had 13,700 views since the start of this live. I didn't even monetize the video for views, you know. I only just realized at half time because I'm dunce and bossy. Anyways, Ford. Back over the wicket to Rickleton, Noram. $508 in the live. So in the first, Windy Fanatic wants me to drink some white rum and lively up myself. My friend, it's 10 p.m. in the UK. I'm going to lively up myself to bedtime soon. Tucked into the leg side by Rickleton for 1. No, they're going to come for 2. Actually, it's very good running. South Africa 8 for 1. Windy Fanatic wants me to lively up myself. My friend, look at the live. We've been going. It's been me on my Joey Styles 1 for 2 hours. How much more lively can I get after 2 hours? Windy Fanatic must be Jamaican. Do you know what? I've actually got some champagne next door as well, but I refuse to open it. And that's 1 to end the over. And that's the end of the first over. South Africa 9-4-1. I could have a glass of champers. Is it champers or is it Prosecco? I can't even remember. South Africa 9-1 after the end of the first over. No scares after Quinton de Kock's arrogance in the first 2 balls. No scares. Yeah, so this guy Twitter's God. So Cheeseman, this guy, I don't know what his problem is. You know, when I'm next in Jamaica, I need to link him because he's always on at me over stuff, and I'm like, brother, like, what's wrong? He messaging me, flipping hell. Chase has got the second over. He messaging me like I've got all the answers to West Indies cricket or something, and I've caused everything that's happening in West Indies cricket. Anyways, that one sticks in the pitch a bit by Chase. Rickleton nearly pops it back up to him. Chase into Rickleton, backs away to leg start. Oh, he just plays it past a diving Chase for 1. And mid-off will field that. This is why. So this is going to be interesting watching Chase, because obviously a lot of you wanted to blame that 175 that West Indies scored on Chase, but this is why Chase will come into the reckoning. This is deliberate to bowl Chase in the power play here. I haven't seen Sabina this packed for a game in a long time, you know. Obviously, we've hardly had cricket at Sabina, international cricket, but still. Thank you, Daniel Hing, for the super chat. Chase drops that short. Hendricks can't pull it how he wanted it, but they'll run one. Thank you, Daniel Hing, for the super chat. Keep the champagne for when Powell lifts the World Cup title in Bridgetown next month. Okay, I won't know. I was tempted, you know, to go get it, but yeah, okay, fine. I might get another yogurt. I've got Activa yogurt. This is good for your gut, people. I might have to have another one because I've been up for time. Thank you, Daniel, for the super chat, though. Much appreciated. That helps me with the fact that I didn't monetize the first half of this. Oi! Fletcher reckons he's got him stumped. Chase has bowled it down the leg side. Rickleton backed away to hit it. It's beaten Rickleton's inside edge. And Fletcher reckons he's stumped him. Rickleton didn't look confident as Chase got the wicket here. I reckon Chase might have him here. Rickleton didn't look confident. Yep, he's oh, gone. There's nothing behind the line, surely. Yeah, gone. Chase gets the wicket. Thanos is inevitable. Thanos is inevitable. Do you know after that Shea Hope video I did where I said Hope might not play because Chase's bowling will be important for the West Indies? This is why I did the video, because Chase's ability as a sixth bowler means that for the balance of the side, Chase may have to get into the West Indies team. And if it's Hope that has to drop out, then it's Hope that has to drop out. But anyways, let's not jump to a hot take. Let's not jump to a hot take. So the first two wicket takers were none of the bowlers that I've put in the poll. Ford took one on the first wicket. Chase has taken one on the second. Oh, bowled it! Wee! That one turns back into the right-hander. Oh, ball beats him on the outside edge this time. First one beat him on the inside. Second one beats him on the outside. End of the over. Well done, Roston. West India, South Africa, 11 for 2 off 2. Anyways, I've got receipts. I did a whole video last week. Was it last week or was it this week? Saying Shea Hope doesn't necessarily get into the side because of what Roston Chase offers to the ball. See how many comments I got? People saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you know, I'm tired. Tired, you know. Who's this guy at number 4? What's his name? Britska. How do you say his name? Let me wait for Hazeman to right. Shamar Joseph. Okay now. Let me lively up myself. Shamar Joseph. Let me find some music to lively up myself. Down the leg side wide. Down the leg side wide. That was actually good wicket keeping by Spiceman, though. Bretsky. Brietsky. Right, Tim says Brietsky. I'm going with Tim. Guides that one through point for 1 to bring Brietsky back onto strike. He's yet to get off the mark. He's none off 2. Hendricks is 2 off 2. Vivek says Chase has an economy rate of 6.6 in T20Is and T20s, the best amongst the current bowlers. He has to be picked as a sixth bowler in a team that has Shepherd and Russell, 100%. If West Indies go deep in this tournament, there is, well, if they can even get out their group, let's not talk about deep in the tournament. There is no way we're going deep in this tournament with a 5-bowler strategy. Absolutely no way. Anyways, Joseph into Brietsky. Leg side, no run. Right, so J. Luke says, won't you say the second strength team has more bowling options? Yeah, 100%. But the full strength team has more batting options. Drew says Brietsky was the 3rd highest run getter in the SA20 this year. Okay. Joseph into Brietsky again. Leg side, tucked. Oh, he wanted the run. But Brietsky sent Hendricks back. It is worth mentioning that in Jamaica, it's a holiday today. So I do want to see if we have the same crowds on the Saturday and Sunday, which we should because it's the weekend, but it's a holiday today in Jamaica. Joseph in again, full. Brietsky plays that across the line. There's a fielder at deep square leg. South Africa just need a partnership at this particular stage. Yeah, it's a good point from Cheeseman that if West Indies do win today, then Saturday and Sunday, well bowled by Shamar. If they win today, as Jamaicans, we are wagonists. We love following a winning side. Who else? Who's after? So Van der Dussen, Mulder. There's not much batting to come after this, to be fair. Last ball of Shamar Jones' first over, tucked into the offside for 1, and that brings an end to the over. South Africa 15 for 2 off 3. Yeah, obviously we don't need South Africa to have a partnership, but I'm not here to just cheerlead for the West Indies. Like, I'm just calling it as I see it. They will want a partnership at this particular point in time to just stabilize the game. Right, let's see what's going on in this thing. 14,000, right, okay. So, where are we at? So, Akil Hussain. So, we've also followed the same tactic as the South Africans, bowling change every over. So, who do we have first over? Ford, Chase, Joseph, and now Akil Hussain comes into bowl with a good situation to bowl in. He'll bowl darts, no doubt. That's too short, though. Hendricks shovels that into leg side for 1. Yep, Drew. I don't think that's unlikely. I've also wondered if they might drop Rutherford for Charles and say to themselves that having Russell at 7 and Shepherd at 8 means that you can afford to drop Rutherford. Like, is Rutherford necessary when you've also got Russell and Shepherd beneath him? So they may think of it in that way as well, but we'll see. Too wide, but there's protection at point, no run. Bretsky looks busy. He looks like he wants to get on with it, but that could be his downfall. Anyways, we're back up. We're back over 600. When I started the second innings, we were down at 450. We're back up at 600. At the end of the first innings, we'd got up to 712. Let's try push this to 700 people. Great shot. Through the covers. There's no protection there. 4 runs. Backhand player. Back foot. Yeah, too much whiff. Good shot. Good shot from Britsky. Windy Fanatic says, who is likely to open for the World Cup at this stage? King and Charles. The problem we've all got is, what if King and Charles don't come off? Who then replaces one of them? It looks like he'll be a makeshift opener. Mash, how does this topsit look? Hope, King, Pooran, Chase, Rothman, Rutherford. So Chase. Through the covers again. Great shot from Bretsky. So back-to-back 4s. Again, bit too much whiff there by Akil. Bretsky backs away and just pushes that through the covers. This guy's busy. He wants to get on with it. He's dang, it wasn't even that wide. What am I talking about? It's because Bretsky backed away, played it off the stumps. He believed it would just almost stop in the surface a bit to allow him to play it for the covers. 2 more balls to go. Backs away again, through the covers again, this time through point 4. Bretsky is not going to hang around here. He's trying to counter-attack and put the pressure back onto the West Indians. Where's that comment from Tim? Here it is. Bretsky is the best batter in this 11. Quinton de Kock on form. but he's just so Quinton's not on form, so Bretsky's the best batter in this level. Tim covers South African cricket. He knows it inside out. So far, has been proved right. So 4-4-4. One more ball left of this particular over. Keel's gone for 12. How's he going to end this over? Will Bretsky still go for another 4 if it's there to be? It backs away again. Pushes it to extra cover. Oi, did he get sent back? No. No, Hendricks backed up and they got it. So that's a good over from the South Africans. 29 for 2 after 4, 13 or 14 even off that over. Well, 32% of you, in fact, let me end the poll before you lot try to switch it up. So 32% of you in the poll said that Akil will be the best bowler. Well, he just got taken for 14. Let's see how he comes back. Yeah, so Aaron, on that top 6 that you posted, where is it? Let me find it again. Hope to open. They may have to do that. It's like Driv said. They may have to do that. But they're definitely starting with Charles first, though. So we have to see. Well, Shamar Joseph back into the over. Bretsky already showed in that previous over. Give him a bit of width. Give him anything that pops up a bit in what he thinks is his arc, and he's playing that through or over the covers. This one over the extra cover region for 4. 1 bounce 4. He's 18 off 11. Oh, better ball there from Joseph, but Bretsky's able to just chop this into the offside for 1 and gives the ball back to Hendricks, who's only faced 5 balls so far. Fireball has shown up. Tabo's best friend has shown up for the live. Yes. Oh, sorry. So anyone who's new in this live, by the way, particularly the Trini gang and posse, I will be in Trinidad in August for the first test match against South Africa. So I need to start compiling my places to visit in Trinidad. I might get married whilst I'm out there, you know. Find a Trini girl and bring her back home. I'm only going out to Trinidad for love, you know. 90-day fiance. Come back to England with a Trini fiance. What are you lot saying? Right. Anyway, let's get back into the thing. 616 of you in the live right now. Shamar Joseph, Brietsky's back on strike. Oh, it's a shout there. It's a shout there. Gone. Bretsky walked across his stumps. That's plum to me. Surely he can't review that. No way. I was reviewed it. I thought that was plum, if I'm honest. I'm surprised they've reviewed it. He walked right across his stumps, tried to flick it leg side, maybe over like a... Did he get bat on it? Unless he thinks he got some inside edge, it's plum. Whilst we wait for the ultra edge, Caravan Life says Trini women are nice, but they are problems. Okay. Unless Bretsky thinks he's got bat on this, which I don't think he has, it's surely plum. It's not height, so it's... I mean, surely it's out. Yeah, there's no bat on it. That's out. Bretsky's gone. Shamar Joseph's got him LBW. I don't know why Bretsky's walked across his... I mean, obviously, I know why he's walked across. He's trying to, like, shovel that fine, I think. Yeah, gone. Straight plumb, gone. That should be the game. That should be the game already, to be fair. Right, so South Africa 35 for 3 from 5 overs. So Rassie is in. I think this game's over. South Africa have already lost 3 wickets in the power play. It's very hard to come back from here. $652 of you in the live. Let's get back over 700. Joseph to no one. Right. Yeah, let's get back over 700. Then I'm going to send these numbers to TNT Sport and Cricket West Indies and say, listen, I did a Joey Styles one-man watch-along and I had 700 people plus just in the live, just chatting. CCP community strong. Let me see if my friend Cricket Forum is doing a live. He must be doing a live show. Oh no, he'll be at the game. What am I talking about? Right, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, people. I'm looking for something here. I'll come back to you lot in a minute. Can't find it, you know. Through the covers. They've gone for a quick run. Oh! Nearly went there. Nearly went. Right, back to the actual show. Okay, so Tim says Rassie could turn it on, would be a middle finger to the coach for not being in the world. I forgot Rassie's not in the squad, of course. So why is Rassie captaining then, Tim? If he's not in the squad, why have they made him captain for this? I'm not saying that's a be all or end all thing, but seems a weird one. That almost feels like almost like a middle finger to him to be like, you're not in the squad, but we'll give you captaincy of this 3-match series. It's just through what experience. Joel, are you doing BBC stuff during the World West Indies matches? I don't know, Joel. I really don't know. Something will probably. Oh, Fabian Allen's getting a ball. Okay. What's this? This last over the power play. I don't know is the answer, Joel. I reckon the keel might be flown over to do some stuff, but we'll see. Right, last over of the power play. Oh, and then he pops that one up, Rassie, but runs through for 1. Oh snap! I need to charge this. So people, I'm going to change my thing. See what battery percentage I'm on. 33. Okay. Fabian, it's a good shot. Hendricks through the covers. There's no protection there. 4 runs. 4 runs. I'm going to start playing music when there's. I should have done that when the West Indies are batting. Watch this video get struck off now because I just played Gully God. See what I mean? Anyways, Fabian Allen into Reese, he's able to play that through the mid-wicket ridge and they'll come back for 2 probably. Or is it just 1? No, they come back for a comfortable 2. Next time I'll find some. For the next watch along, whichever one I do, might be World Cup. To be fair, I'll find some sounds for 4s and 6s. Yeah, Fireball, Tabo's best friend, has a good point that we got so much spin options in this game. We haven't even bowled multi yet, so this game should be in the bag from here, unless Rassi does something amazing. So Drew says Reza Hendricks last 13 T20 innings, 10 scores of 40 plus. Errol says you have to play music for under 7 seconds. Was that under 7 seconds? I reckon I only played about 5 seconds worth. Surely I can't get struck off for that. Surely. Was that too much? Did I play too much? Will I get struck off? Anyways, Fabian to Reza down the wicket, pushes it for 1. Will they run a quick one? They do run a quick one, and that is 6, 7, 8, 10 off the over. And at the end of the power play, South Africa 46 for 3. They're behind the rate. They've probably lost too many wickets, but you just never know in T20 cricket. All it ever takes is one partnership, one wicket. Athena says 4 seconds. What, 4 seconds as in that's as long as you can play it for? This video is going to... Watch this down. Watch how this video gets locked off. YouTube's going to lock it off because I played 6 seconds of Movado. Oh, my gosh. Right. Obed will bowl the first over outside of the power play. Let me just tune in the bowling change. You lot should never ever have asked me to do stuff. You see, I've got no behavior. You know, this is this is what happens. This is what happens when you lot tell me to lively up myself. I've got sounds, you know. I've got sounds to play, but you lot don't want them sounds. Anyways, let's keep moving. Right, Obed McCoy in Reza Hendricks. And that might be out. Reza's taken one hand off the bat. Has he got enough on? Yes, he has, in fact, got enough on it. I don't know if there was wind there. He took it. I mean, there's one hand off the bat. One hand off the bat, and it still sailed all the way over long off for 6. That was a full stroke, though, by Reza. Obed into Hendricks again. This time, Reza pushes it through the cover, through point. Misfield by Chase. Big belly Johnson Charles fields that at deep point. Restricts them to 1. 602 of us in the live. Let's try push it to 700 people. Let's try push it to 700. I've got some other audio here, but I don't even know. I'm looking at it suspiciously because I don't know what the audio actually says. I don't want to play in case it's a madness. Oh, nearly chops on. Full stroke again from Rassi. South Africa 53 for 3 after 6.4. The thing is that thing I just played, which said "S your mother," there's more to it, you know. But I don't know if I'm ready to play the whole thing. YouTube, will YouTube strike off the video for me playing that? I don't think so, you know. I'm going to play the whole thing soon. Let's see if let me see. Okay, I'm gonna look for some music to whilst this game's going on. Let me see if I can find a clip. See if I've got any. Oh, good quick short one there from McCoy. How many off that over? It's 9 off that over. South Africa 55 for 3 off 7. A bit of a stabilization here from South Africa. Just trying to see if I've got any audio files that I can upload here. All I've got is pure CCP episodes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some audio. Right, okay. So right, multi into the attack. I wonder if I'll be able to get to bed before midnight. Right, South Africa 55 for 3 from 7. Gudakesh Santoki into the attack. Oh, should have put that away, Hendricks. Threw the shot too quick. Gripped a bit in the surface. Hendricks threw the shot a bit too early. Yeah, little puff of dust as it came up. This time Hendricks does play the shot he wanted first time round through mid-wicket and actually beats the fielder. It's that Big Belly Johnson that, yep, beats Big Belly Johnson Charles down at deep mid-wicket for 4. Johnson Charles looked like he was running in treacle. Hendricks off the back foot pushes it through extra cover for 1. 574 of us in the live. Let's see how many subscribers. So, we've gone over 8,400 subscribers. So, when we started this live watch along, we were on 8,303. Full shot. Oh, squeezes in between cover and point for 1 from Rassi. When we started this live, we're on 8,303 subscribers. We're now on 8,404. Big up anybody who has pressed the subscribe button on my Joey Styles ECW Epic. Multi into Hendricks, 2 leg side. Hendricks pushes that for 1, turns it down to long leg. Backwards a square. What else? We've had, just go look at the figures. 16,000. Oh, good throw, but he's in. He's in. There's no review needed there. Will they have a look all the same? They shouldn't do. That was well in. What's Uncle saying? Yep. Uncle Wilson's gonna take that upstairs. We've had 6,882 views on this live watch along thus far. I need to send those numbers to flipping TNT Sport and say, listen, I'm just sitting here and people are watching. I ain't even got no visuals to show anyone. Right, let's see what we got. Right, what's the score? 63 for 3 from 8 overs. What's the partnership now? It might be... They're getting close to a 50-run partnership. 585 in the live. Maybe some people have gone to bed now. It's 10:34 in the UK. I haven't even ironed my shirt for work tomorrow. Right, Fabian gets a second over. I'm surprised at that. Surprised. It's almost like they're just playing around here. Surprised Fabian's got a second. Is it because they've got two right-handers? But even if that was the case, you'd give Akil another one, surely. Anyways, that first one is Hoyt into deep mid-wicket for 2. Hayden Walsh is on as a sub, not sure for who. Who is after Van der Dussen? Is there another batter? Who comes after him? Oh, Mulder. Right. Akil, Fabian, that one sticks in the surface a bit. Van der Dussen can't do anything with that. So Van der Dussen's going slowly here at the moment, but maybe he's playing the situation for now. Partnership is 30 of 23 balls. Van der Dussen 9 of 12. Reza 26 of 17. Again, sticks in the surface. Rassi can only play that out into the offside for 1. How good of an all-round is Pelequeu? How good do you think he can bat? Fabian to Reza. Oh, beats him. Bit of turn there. Reza plays inside the line. Yeah, it's a good ball there by Fabian. A little bit of turn and bounce. I've got so much time for Fabian Allen. If we can get Fabian Allen back in form. Back foot. Through the covers for 1. Good over. Only 4 off that over. South Africa 67 for 3 after 9. If I remember rightly, I think West Indies were like 90 something for 1 after 9. So back end scroll says Pelequeu is trash as a batter. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. I don't know. 618 of you in the live. Let's push. Let's keep pushing. Let's get back over 700. What's it? South Africa need 10 and over. They're... Right, Chase back in. Took a wicket in his first over. That one stops in the crease a bit. And they want 2. Yeah, that's good running. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, he's in. Good running. I don't think that was a good throw. But good running all the same. They come out for 2. Do you know Roston Chase? Sometimes you get uncles calling Roston Chase. Why do people call him Ralston? Or is it just a West Indian thing? Roston Chase. Right, Chase to Reza. Tucks it, leg side. They may come back for 2 again. No, they've only got enough for 1 there. South Africa bring up the 70. And one of the reasons they'll have what's his name? Hayden Walsh on the Hayden Walsh on the pitch is because in Akil Hussain, Hayden Walsh, and Fabian Allen, you've got 3 brilliant outfielders. So whoever's gone off the field, it's a no-brainer to have Hayden Walsh out there. Roston to Rassi, that's a good shot. Gone 4. It might even be a flat 6. Was it a 4 or a 6? What's that? 4. Smashes it across the line for 4. Just picked up the length of the ball really quickly. Across the line for 4 there. down on one knee and pulls it. Sweeps it even. Yeah, 1 bounce 4. This one played through mid-wicket. They'll take 1 there. So what's no 2? In fact, they come up for 2. So that's what? 9 off the over so far. 2 to go. Yeah, this is actually a good point. So they've brought Roston back. It never, undoubtedly, because Roston bowled a good first over. But you have Multi and you have Akil and 2 right-handers on. I thought it was a bit peculiar to not go back to Akil in this situation. But you never know. Maybe Roston Chase will get a wicket here. 6:06 in the live. Let's keep going, people. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep liking. Let's sharing. Let's subscribe. South Africa, 76 for 3. 2 balls to go in the 10th over, halfway stage. Rassie plays that through the mid-wicket region for 1. Right, Roston Chase, last ball of the halfway stage, the 10th over. Oh, leading edge there from Hendricks. No run, and that's the end. That's the end of the over. I think the 50 partnership must be up now, or nearly the 50 partnership. Time for a Blue Waters drinks break, sciatica nerve drinks break. People, let me go get a yogurt. 1 second. Let me bring this up. So 77 for 3. South Africa need 99 in 61 balls. Rassie is 17 of 16. Reza is 30 of 21. The partnership is 42. They've gone at a run rate of 8.12. They need a required run rate of 9.73. It's West Indies' game to win or lose, I should say, at this particular point in time. But South Africa are building something here. Yeah, Cheeseman, you got a point. I shouldn't be giving them free. But Cheeseman, do you know what? We've had Caribbean Cricket Podcast for 4 years. Never really had a sponsor, you know. So you're right. I need to stop calling people's names. But anyways, let me go get my yogurt and come back, people. Soon come. We're having a break at the moment. 1 sec. We're back. Right, we had the halfway stage. South Africa need 99 from 61. That's going down the legs away. What? I would be reviewing that. That looked like a teeth out to me. Hazeman says that's out. So Rassie, straight after the drinks break, tries the reverse sweep. I need to see that again. That didn't look out to me. But I need to see it again. It's always hard when it's a reverse sweep to know exactly. Okay, yeah, that's out. It's hit him on the back thigh. It's hit him on the thigh. That's out. So that's what I'm saying. When they bring out the reverse sweep, because you're focusing on the fact they've done the reverse sweep, sometimes you forget to focus on where the pitch of the ball has gone. So I don't know why Rassie has brought out the reverse sweep as soon as the drinks break is over. That feels like a bit of a brain fade to do that. Unless he's got glove on it, that should be out. Rassie would have reviewed that because he wouldn't have known where he was. Yeah, he's got nothing on it. That's out. Right, let's get going. Yeah, that's plum. Right, so South Africa 77 for 4. That really should make this game safe for West Indies. Right, so Rassie goes for 17 from 17. Which will bring Van Mulder to the crease. Green Tobago is giving us history lesson. So follow him, please, for more history. So I got a feeling we're being shadow banned, you know. I was thinking today that our CCP account is being shadow banned, but I don't know if I'm making it up in my head or if there's truth in that. I swear we're being shadow banned. I've got no evidence for this other than I've got a suspicious feeling. Anyways, multi into down the leg side. That'll be a wide. Maybe we aren't. Maybe I've got that wrong. Just going back through some. Maybe we aren't. Maybe I'm just dreaming. Right. So RC says, Mash, in the T20 group stages, we have to play our 2 left-arm spinners and Chase, plus our best chaser in hope if we want to get out of that group. So who you dropping then? Or again, grips in the wicket, beats Mulder's outside edge. Yeah, there's a spot just there. It's taken out. Again, you can see like the puff of. You can see the puff out of the wicket. That one, even that one, kept a bit slow. Yeah, so at the halfway stage, you may remember me saying that I thought South Africa would have issues with our spinners. Oh, that one's dragged down by Multi and gone. No, gone. Mulder picks out the best fielder in the team. It's Fabian Allen. He finds Fabian Allen at deep mid wicket. It was there to be hit, but he found the wrong person. It was definitely there to be hit, but I mean, Yeah, so Mulder's gone for a duck. And this game looks like it's pretty much done. This is the point of a T20 game where you know who's gonna win, but the game doesn't just hurry up and end. So you then just you're just sitting around going, when will this game end? And then it's always these type of games which go all the way to 20 overs. You're just waiting for the game to finish. So DeJoin TV says this is why Fabian should have been selected. What? Because he can field. Come on, man. Right. So who's out now? Peplaquea and Hendricks. Right. So Peplaquea averages 10 in 24 innings. Come on. That's not an all-rounder. Right. So anyways, multi 2 for 9. One more ball to go in the second over. My sciatic nerve is playing up here. And they'll get one for that, and that will leave Peplaquea on the strike for the next over. I would just bowl spin to end this game, to be honest. Obviously, they should just bring back Shamar. Bring back Shamar, give him some confidence. So what? So who's bowled? Fabian's bowled 2. Multi's bowled 2. Chaser's bowled 2. Shamara's bowled 2. That's 8. McCoy's bowled 1. That's 9. Who's bowling now? Matthew Ford comes back for his second. Right, so Ford took an over. Right. Ford took a wicket in his first over, which was the opening over of the game. Tim says 3 for 49 versus spin by South Africa at 7 and over. Yep. Tim did call it that. He said it'd be very interesting to see how this South African top order went versus spin. Well, they have been found wanting, so certainly. Good field in there at backward point. Right. Yeah, Osprey says too much for Hendricks to do on his own. Yeah, West Indies game to lose. Yeah, exactly, 100%. West Indies have won this game. There's no way South Africa are making 97 from 52 with 5 wickets left. Forward back into Peplaquea. So cut down to third man for 1. Hendricks is going to have to create a shot here because there's so much for South Africa to do that he's going to have to take some risks. If they care about winning, that is. Right, Ford. That should be. Is that a 6 or is that 4? Is that a flat 6? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, flat 6. Leg side by Ford, set up, flat 6. Reza just swiveled on that. Yeah, just a really flat 6. So like I say, Reza, General 88 Driven says, thanks for doing the stream. I can't see any commentary, so I'm having to listen to you. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Reza swivels on that one as well and hoiks that into the leg side to just in mid wicket. Subfielder there is Hayden Walsh Jr. That's 1 run added. Yes, Medvis. Yes, a General 8 Driven. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying my best, you know. Medvis, yeah. There's been a lot. Medvis, you've just come in earlier on in the first half. There was at one point, there was 725 people in the live concurrently. Medvis, I told you, man, this CCP thing we're not even. Do you know what, Medvis? We're not even after 3.5 years or whatever it is. We're not even 50% into the potential of what this could be if either me or Santoki had a business brain. But yeah, you know, we're out here. So where are we? The score is after 11 overs, 12 overs, sorry, South Africa 87 for 5. Reza Hendricks is still there on 37 from 24. It seems like there's too much for him to do, but this is the West Indies. We've all genuine West Indies fan have seen us lose from all situations. So Multi back into the attack. His 3rd over. South Africa need 89 from 48 balls. Surely they can't do that. The run rate required is 11.36. Forward from Hendricks through the covers for 1. Brings Pelqueu onto strike. Yeah, so 1 second, General 88 Driven. Let me just look at the starting team today. So Brandon King, Johnson Charles, Roston Chase 3, Machel 4. Gone, surely. Oh, dropped short. Pelqueu chases 1 wide, drops just short of Ford at mid-on, gets 1. So let me start again. King, Charles, Chase, Akil, Multi, Joseph. So 6. 6 of the starting players today are in the World Cup squad. Reza back on strike. Back foot tucks it. Leg side for 1. It's good over from Multi. Multi has only gone for 13 so far. Oh, that might go for 4 by. No, it's gone for 1 by. Wide one, stays low, goes through. Pelqueu goes for the wild hoik. And actually it just goes under the bat and through, I think, through the legs. Yeah, through the legs of Andre Fletcher for 1 by. 598 in the live. Back foot from Reza. 1 good run. Right, and that's the end of that over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that over. 13 overs gone. South Africa 92 for 5. So much work for them to do from here. But the South African fans will say, well, Reza is still there. But South Africa need 84 from 42 balls. Reza Hendricks is 40 from 28. I guess the question is, who's he going to target? Multi's still got 1. No one's really bowled badly for the West Indies, so I don't know who he can target. If Akil comes back, he might go after him. It's Obed McCoy who comes back for his 2nd over. Jav Ford was all right. Got a wicket up front, although it was atrocious batting from Quinton de Kock. And he's only bowled 2 overs, to be fair. So not hard to. I'm not going to say he bowled well. He bowled all right for sure. Leg side from McCoy, tucked to fine leg for 1. Puts Pelequeu back on strike. What's Reza going at? So Reza's currently going at 141 strike rate. It's going to have to up that to at least 180 at some point. Or Pelequeu might have to do something. 622 in the live, people. Let's keep pushing. Share, like, subscribe, all of that, all of that, all of that. Let's go into the analytics and see some stuff. Pelequeu clearly wants to play some big shots, but his timing looks all off. But who knows? Maybe you'll get one in this over. Yep, another big shot comes out. Doesn't even connect. Tolfon says, did Shabar impress you today? Well, it's only bowled 2 overs. She was only bowled 2 overs, so it's hard to make a full assessment. Got the wicket LBW of... Who did he get the wicket of? I can't remember who Shamar got out, but it was LBW. Oh, it was... That's wide, surely. Wait, that's not wide. Who did you get the wicket of? LBW, Brita... I can't remember who got Bretsky, who walked across his stumps. He was all right. He was all right. Right, Obed to Pelequeu. First 2 balls, dot. That's definitely why. The last one wasn't. This one definitely is. He'll have to reload that. Rishab, the pitch with the most pace and bounce will be St. Lucia. It's killing me, people. Vishal, was really impressed with Multi. Yep, Multi's our go-to bowler in this format for sure. On the West Indian pitches for sure. Right, McCoy again. This one is straight and Pelequeu nearly goes, nearly picks out deep cover by diving Matthew Ford, but it drops just short of Ford. And all Pelequeu gets for that is 1. Yeah, it dropped just short of a diving Ford. What's the most likes you've ever got on a live? No idea, actually. I need to go back and look at some stats, and I'll only know those stats once this one ends through the covers from Reza for 1, or through Point Region. Once this one ends, YouTube will then give me some stats about how this one did compared to others, and then that's when I'll know. Is Dafabet the main sponsor West Indies? I don't know. It's usually on the sponsor boards around the grounds. Oh, there it is. It's on one of them funny ones they put on the pitch. I don't know, though. Lemroy, the run rate required is 12.97. South Africa are currently going at 6.93. So, like I say, if not this over, then certainly the next over, someone's going to have to start taking risks because this is... Well, Pelequeu climbs into that one. It's wide and gone this time. Yeah. He didn't find Ford before. It dropped short of Ford last time. But this time, Obed again bowls the wide bouncer. And Pelequeu tries to take it from his off stump to the leg side. And he goes for 4 off 11. But that dismissal was coming a long time ago. If he was going to hit that, he probably needed to go offside. You can't pick it up from off to leg and you're going off the toe of the bat. And Matthew Ford basically stayed in the same spot he was in last time. And this time he takes the catch. That was poor cricket from Pelequeu. He goes from 4. And South Africa 96 for 6. So 6 overs left, 4 wickets left to get. This game is done. I want to go to my bed, but we have to see this to the bitter end. 633 of you in the live. Pick up everybody in the live. Respect due each and every time. 8,413 subscribers. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed to the show in the midst of this live. So far, we've had 19,272 live viewers. Total live views, I should say, across the course of this live game. Who's this? Multi back into the attack. That's a good shot. It's a really good shot from Reza Hendricks. Back foot just leans into it. Bit of width from Multi. Straight over extra cover. Lofted over it. Lofted over extra cover for 4. Good shot. I guess Reza's potentially saying to himself, let's go. Gives him a bit of room again. This time, Reza, oh, that's a great shot. That's an even better shot. Takes it from off to leg over the deep mid-wicket region for 6, and that brings up the 50 for Reza Hendricks. South Africa being down bad during the course of this game, but that's Reza Hendricks' 50 from 32 balls. He's 51 off 32. So really two good back-to-back shots there. South Africa 106 for 6. Reza's clearly decided, well, boy, this time tucks it offside for 1. 11 balls, 11 runs from 3 balls. And that brings... Who came in? Bjorn 14. Can he bat? Don't think he can. Mango Reef says, Mash, you look cooked. Trust me, I'm cooked. I'm looking at the time in the corner. I've been talking for 3 hours and 7 minutes. Bowled him. Straight through 14. Turn. Bjorn 14 plays inside the line and is gone. Multi gets his 3rd. South Africa 107 for 7. Big wicket there from Gudakesh Multi. Let me play some music.
Go suck your mother. Me ready for 1 hour no ramp with me and see me now flush on the face.
107 for 7. West Indies well on top. Yes. Gary Grant says, wait until the last over. Who will win from who will lose? No, I've already decided we've won this. We've won this one already. So Kutsia comes in. We've basically got a Reza Hendricks fireworks show. We got a Reza Hendricks fireworks show. Pitch, turn, bounce, everything. So, Multi, 3 for 25. Gets the line wrong with that one. All he has to do is get it straight and he'll probably get another wicket. 607 of you in the live. South Africa 107 for 7. 1 ball left of the 15th over. Again, wrong line. Yorker. That's the end of Multi's spell. 3 for 25. Brilliant stuff from Gudakesh Santoki. Well done, Maltz. South Africa needs 69 from 30 balls. I mean, West Indies will win, but Reza Hendricks could put on some fireworks at the back end of this particular innings. Yeah, I agree. Green Tobago Tours. I don't understand, as great as Multi was, and like we didn't. Obviously, winning brings vibes, and winning brings a feeling of knowing how to win, right? But at this point of the game, Sammy and King should be saying, well, who do we need to see more? Who do we need to learn more about? Akil Hussein's only been given 1 over. I find that very perplexing. Fabian Allen's been given 2. Why is Fabian Allen bowled more than Akil Hussein? Irrespective of helping to win, that doesn't make sense. Shamar Joseph should bowl out. We need to know more about these players at different stages. So there should be, it's not just about winning the game. We also have to think about the developmental strategies here. Anyways, Obed McCoy is back into the attack for his 3rd over. Who was it who said I look cooked? Let me go back to that comment because I'm feeling totally cooked. And you know what? Because I've got my sciatic nerve is playing up. I know that as soon as I lay on my bed, I won't be able to get up out of the bed in the morning. Shot by Reza, sorry, driven down to mid-off for 1. Vishal says West Indies is the most dangerous team in this World Cup. Okay. Green Tobago Tour says, I'm subscribing right now. You've made the right decision, my friend. Thank you so much. Windy Fanatic says Shamar has nothing to prove. I think he does. He's only bowled 3. He's only bowled in 3 T20 matches in his whole life. And the reason it's nothing to prove is the wrong way of looking at it, Windy Fanatic, because I think the way you should be looking at it is, do we know how Shamar Joseph can perform in different stages of the game? So with 16 overs gone in this match, I now need to see Shamar Joseph come back and bowl at the death to show me how he gets on at the death, for example. Like, we're winning this game, so why not use it to just check in on some stuff? Anyways, McCoy, Kurtzia, down the ground, that's gone. Yep, pops up. Tries to go over mid-off, doesn't get anything further than Brandon King, who just walks 2 spaces to his left, takes it at a wideish mid-off, and another wicket goes. South Africa, 107 for 8. South Africa, 107 for 8. McCoy gets his wicket. So, do you like how I just played that and carried on as if nothing had happened? Gerald Kurtzia goes for none. South Africa 107 for 8. So this is interesting. So Cheeseman says the pitch is taking spin, so we don't need to see Joseph. And I hear that. But when Joseph's got such little T20 experience, I just remember T20 for me is also about stages of the game. How often in the T20 World Cup will we be bowling spin in the last 4 overs? Never. Well, unless it's Thanos. Anyways, McCoy into Ngidi shuffles that back past McCoy for 1. In fact, they might come. Yeah, it's just for 1. Leon says you can find some better music. Yeah, but not today. I can't. It's only because people told me I need to play music when wickets fall. So I'll find some for the next watch along. I'll actually find some music. But for now, everyone just needs to S their mumma. That's all I've got for you. Reza climbs into that, plugs in the outfield just in front of a deepish mid-wicket. And that's the end of the over. 110 for 8 at the end of 16. So I would assume in the next over it should be Shamar Joseph, and I would also assume that Reza will try and take him on, and something will have to happen. If in the World Cup we have a side 8 wickets down the pitch spinning, wouldn't you cuss if they bring on a fast bowler? Depends what stage of the match. Dwayne, it's hard to tell. He bowled his first over. He's bowled tight. It's bowled tight, and took the wicket of what looked like the one South African batter that might take the game away, which was Brzezinski, LBW. Although Brzezinski walked across his stumps, looked tight, no more, no less. Anyways, 17th over will be bowled by Fabian Allen, who will bowl his third over of the game. Very peculiar that Akil Hussain is only getting one over. Oh, full shot. Ngidi's on strike. Reason needs Ngidi to get off strike, but he's unable to. 6-7-1 in the live. Can we get over to 700 before this game is over? We have 23 balls left in this game. So Fabian Allen is bowled in the 17th over. It'll be very interesting to see who ends up as the reserves in this World Cup squad. Wouldn't have expected to see Fabian Allen bowl 3 overs today, irrespective of the pitch taking spin. That keeps really low. I wouldn't expect to see Fabian Allen bowl 3 and Akil Hussain bowl 1. Down the crease, down the wicket from Ngidi, straight down the ground for 4. Good strike, to be fair. Yeah, so Machel Douglas, this is the only reason I think it's happening, because they're experimenting to see, well, who's our reserve players. So as Errol says, Akil don't need to show us anything. So maybe that's why Fabian's getting so many overs. That is it. That is it. Anyways, South Africa needs 61 from 19. Reza has not faced a ball in this over. Fabian's gone for 5. Last ball of the over. That is it. Dot ball, end of the over. So South Africa, 115 for 8. 3 overs to go. $18 balls left. 674 of you in the live. How many likes? Anyone know how many likes? So who's this? Right, here comes Shamar Joseph for the 18th over. So he might bowl 18th and 20th. Gone. Over extra cover. So Reza decides to take on 301 likes. Bloody hell. Well done, everyone. Reza decides to take on the extra pace of Shamar Joseph. Drags it slightly wide. And that gives Reza just enough room to free his arms. And he gets it over King at extra cover. Or mid-off even for 4. Reza might as well just go down hitting. Nothing else to do here. This time he hoiks it leg side, plugs in the outfield, doesn't take the single. Sherwin says Joshua Bishop should be playing instead of Fabian Allen. What? No, sorry, no, I'm not having that. Shamar into Reza. Reza pulls it from off to leg, plugs again, this time deep mid-wicket, and refuses the single again. So he's gone 4... because he does not want to give Ngidi the strike. Yeah, I agree with Osprey. Might as well go out being trying to be the hero, which is ultimately what he's doing. That's why he's not taking a single. He doesn't want Ngidi back on strike to dot out and over. Good shot. That's a great shot. I think it's a great shot from Hendricks. Moves around in the crease. Shaman went full and straight, but Reza was able to essentially, the good word from Sammy Badri there, just deflects it almost. Gets to the pitch of the ball and just gets enough to deflect it, scoop it over the covers. It's really good batting. It's another 4. That's why he turned down those singles. Oh, that's well bowled. Pace off there by Shamar. So this game is mercifully nearly over. This is why I pressed. That's why. This is also why I This is also why I didn't press live until the game started, because I wanted to see just how long is this game going to go on for. We're on 3 hours and 21 minutes at the moment. Full toss, but Ngidi can't do anything with it. That's a dot. And that's 9 off the over for Shamar. $20,350 views across the course of this live watch along today. Thank you to everybody who's got involved in that. 8,417 subscribers. So by my reckoning, 115 people have subscribed today off the back of this live. Thank you to them. Fabian Allen will bowl out in the 19th. Is this a sign that Fabian Allen will make it to the World Cup reserves? Santoki reckons Fabian Allen will. I mean, the fact they've given him 4 overs. Have they given him 4 overs? Or Reza, will he take the single? No, he will not. So is this a sign that Fabian Allen is going to get a reserve spot? Or is this more a sign that Brandon King is giving a Jamaican 4 overs at Sabina Park? Who knows? That one gives whiff for Reza. Reza goes down the ground. Great shot, 6. That's gone over long on for 6. Thank you, Brian, for the super chat. Much appreciated. It's been a 3 hour, coming up to 3 hours and 30 minutes. The game may be over just shy of 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's been a bit of an epic one, but thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, my man. So that previous ball was a 6. And again, Reza goes again. He may not have enough now. No, he has. This time it goes way over deep mid-wicket for 6. Back-to-back 6s by Reza. That moves Reza to 76. So he's the top scorer in the game. No. What did King get? 79. 76 from 46 balls for Reza Hendricks. Big up Teacher Thomas, who just subscribed. Thank you, my bro. Down again, this time over extra cover. He should take the 1, given it's the penultimate ball. And he does, and he'll give Ngidi 1 ball. South Africa 137 for 8. Like I say, the game was in the bag a long, long time ago. But Reza Hendricks has batted himself into some form, for sure. So it's fantastic innings from him. Just no one in the South African team has been able to go with him. And that will be the end of the 19th over. Fabian goes for 13 off that over. 1 over to go. South Africa need 39 of the final over to win. They will not get that. Machel says, thank you, Mash. I'm coming back after a long time to this channel, but I really miss your Caribbean podcast show. Yes, my guy. There's loads of stuff on the channel. We've done what's happened in the last week. We've done a show on Shea Hope and Roston Chase, Evan Lewis. Every Monday, there's a live show. If you're free, usually about 10:30 p.m. UK time. To switch that up according to your time zone. Santoki and I did a preview show of this series yesterday. We'll probably do a show after the series is done. 718. We got back over 700 people just as we're coming to an end. 718 people in the 723 people in the live. Thank you so much. I swear I could be wrong. I'll only know once I stop the live and go look at the analytics. That I think this is the most concurrent viewers we have ever had on anything live that CCP has done. 719 concurrent viewers at this moment in time. Full toss. Technically no ball. Anyways, 1 bounce 4. Down. I thought that was no ball. The batters think it's a no ball as well. It's helped over long leg or 1 bounce 4 long leg. I thought that was a no ball. Does anyone else think that was a no ball? I thought that was too high personally. But anyways, they've got a 4 for it. The umpires say no. Maybe they want this game to end early. So another 4 for Hendricks, which moves him to, well, the next ball, he just smashes for 6 over deep square leg. Just picks it up off to leg. 6. Superb hitting. Hendricks may be trying to get a century before this game is over. He's moved on to 87. South Africa need 29 from 4 balls. They cannot win, but it just goes to show if someone had stuck around, maybe the South Africans would have won this game. It's Matthew Ford who's bowling the death over. Interesting. This one shovels down the ground to mid-on, but he doesn't take the run. He's on 87 not out, Reza Hendricks. He's on 87 not out. He needs 13. This is his best score ever in T20 internationals. And as ever, whenever anybody makes a record in international cricket, you can bet your bottom dollar that they've made that record against the West Indies. So Reza Hendricks has just had the best day of his life, and it's the West Indies who's given it to him. This one, has he got enough on this one? Is it gone? It's gone. Goes for another big one. Ford gets his 2nd wicket. I think Hendricks caught that maybe on the splice of the bat. He tried to go off to leg again. Tried to hoik it across the line, and Kyle Mayers is there at deep square leg to take the catch. Yeah, pace off. Pace off. Fuller with pace off from Ford, and Mayers is out there at deep square leg to take the catch. Reza has the best day of his T20 life with an 87 from 51 balls. Great knock from Reza, but that is now the end of the game, surely. So, how many? Oh, Ford cleans him up. 3 wickets for Ford. 3 wickets for Matthew Ford. And that is the end of the game. West Indies win by, what did we win by? 28 runs. 28 runs by the West Indies. Let's just quickly run through that bowling performance. I don't know how many of you voted for him, but Gudakesh Moti, the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 25 from his 4. Matthew Ford, 3 from 27 from his 2.5 overs. Obed McCoy, 2 for 15 from his 3 overs. Roston Chase picked up 1 early doors. Shamar Joseph picked up 1 in his 3 overs, 1 for 20. Chase, 1 for 12. Reza Hendricks, 87 runs from 51 balls. No one else in the South African top 5 stuck with him. Everyone pretty much failed. And when the West Indies were batting, Brandon King led from the front with 79 from 45 balls. Strike rate of 176. He was assisted by Kyle Mayers with 34 from 25. And then late at the back end, Roston Chase, 32 from 30 balls, ensured that the West Indies posted a total of 175 for 8. That was always likely to be enough given the spin options that West Indies had up their sleeve. West Indies was so effective that Akil Hussain only needed to bowl 1 over, and that proved enough. He didn't need to bowl anymore after that. So good workout. A good workout by the West Indies at Sabina Park. They win by 28 runs. will I do a video reviewing it? I might do a video reviewing it tomorrow on the Friday just because I've got some time. But positive vibrations. Sammy's team gets another win at home. I'm sure Sammy and Floyd Reefer and the backroom staff will now go back and analyze and work out what did they learn, what went well, what might they want to look at in the second game. But good to see a healthy crowd out at Sabina. There's been a lot written and said about cricket in Jamaica. But on what is a national holiday in Jamaica, people turned out to get behind the team. And West Indies, that's step one. I'm going to call that step one. 3 more games to go, 2 more on Saturday and Sunday. The warm-up game in Trinidad versus Australia next week. And then we get into it. All of this is about building blocks and steps. People, let me just see any last comments that I just missed. Did I miss anything? Sweet Mango, good commentary, young man. Thank you, Mr. Mango or Miss Mango. Scorpion says, well done, CCP. Listen, people, thank you. Paul Weston says, great watch along. Yep. I don't think I'm going to do Saturday and Sunday because I'm in Bristol on Saturday and Sunday. Although, actually, I might be able to. I'm in Bristol on Saturday and Sunday. Doing some BBC commentary on the county game between Gloucestershire and Derbyshire. So if I get back to the hotel in time, which I should do for Saturday, I may do a watch along, but we'll see. But listen, people, even if I don't, World Cup time will be back. I just wanted to do this one just to see, is this still viable? Is this still something the CCP community will turn out for and vibes and feel like it's something that we can all get into and so on and so forth. It's long, can't lie, 3.5 hours talking like Joey Styles is long, but big up everyone. You kept me going. And I'm probably going to go to my pet. It's like, I got to go to work tomorrow. Yes, Ben. Big up yourself, Ben. Yes. Big up Taunton. But yeah, people, man of the match. Might be good to catch Multi, you know. I'm going to log it off before we find out who's man of the match. It might be Multi, it might be King. It'll probably be King. We're in Jamaica. He's the captain. It'll probably be Brandon King. But maybe Multi might get a shout as well. But people, I'm going to go to my bed. Thank you so much for joining the live. I've been Machel St. Patrick Hewitt. On the way out, if you didn't already do so, like, share, subscribe, all of that. You can follow the Caribbean Cricket Podcast on all the different handles. Where are we? All the different handles, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Patreon, etc. We're everywhere. Just put us into Google. The website www.caribbeancricketpodcast.com. You know the deal by now. Thank you, everyone. I've been Machel St. Patrick here, one half of the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Thank you. And good night.
We rule the cricket world. Now the rules seem coming.
Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans.